Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning? Hi, how's it going? Hello, chat. Hello. I am so tired and so sleepy and so probably sick. I've been coughed on all day at work. Hi, Yumi, how's it going? But if I get sick in the next few days, I will not be pleased, but it'll probably happen because I'm already feeling it, which is not great. But we'll have to cope. We'll simply have to cope. But, whatever. I also wasn't. I'm sorry if I'm sniffly. I should probably blow my nose. Hold up. I keep tissues in here for that specific reason. I always need to blow my nose. It's actually kitchen roll because we don't own tissue. Don't buy them. They're too expensive. Kitchen roll is cheaper. Did you enjoy that? I'm sure you did. Are you snazzy today? Thank you. Oh, I've got a story to tell you actually. Let me put my thing actually. I forgot about this. Yeah. Thank you for the alert, Kimmy. So, I thought I got like an hour before the stream starts. Because normally I have like half an hour, because a web D&D is usually at past. I'm sorry, I'm so sniffly. Web D&D is usually at past. So I was like, I have an hour. I have an extra hour. I'll curl my hair. Fuck it, whatever. It just take that long. So, obviously I burned my hand. That's fine. I do that all the time. It's whatever. But, because I'm a fucking idiot, right? I was trying to like get a bit at the top, and I was like, okay, this is stupid. Never do this. I was holding like the wire of the, what is it called? The curling rod, curling iron, whatever. I was holding the wire of it in my mouth and like leaning over to like, because I need to use two hands. So I was trying to like get a bit of hair out. And the wire, like, it swung and hit me in the chest. So I've got a massive burn, like, all down my chest. And, like, it was a really bad burn. It's like taking skin off, right? There's, like, a big bit where there's no skin anymore. So that wasn't great. It wasn't a great start to my evening, I'll be honest. But, you know, at the price of beauty, I guess? I don't know. But it's fine, it'll heal. I don't really have much feeling there anyway, so... But, you know, it's not really a great start. Don't hold things like that, especially when they're extremely hard. I have it at like 210 degrees as well, because my hair is so thick it doesn't curl otherwise. You can already see it deflating. It doesn't curl otherwise. So it was literally 210 degrees, and yeah, it wasn't great. Whoopsie. I should not be trusted with anything, just anything at all. I think I should probably be kept somewhere safe. Out of harm's way. With no objects in my immediate vicinity. And I would somehow still manage to fuck it up. But on the bright side, my hair looks great, so... What can you do, I guess? As I said, this is the price of beauty. But, yes, what can you do? I'm sick, my eyes are watering, I've got a big burn on me, but I look fucking fantastic, so... You live with it. I was gonna say I'll improve one day, but that would be a lie. I will never improve. I will always be like this, and it will always be a tragedy. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm making it sound really bad. It's the burn's about like that long, I think, so it's not too bad. It could have been way worse. The actual thing's like that long, right? So it could have been a lot worse. But there is a big patch of skin missing from me now, so I don't need it. It's fine. Anyway. It's a good thing we're looking good today, because, guys, we have a date. I don't know who with yet, but it may or may not be a phone. I don't know what's going on. So, obviously, normally we do web D&D today, right? But Theo cancelled because he fell off his bike. He's a little worse. Okay, I burned myself. I'm still streaming. But... Make a cool scar? It probably will scar, to be honest. I scar really easily. Budget tattoos. Scarification's a real thing. There's probably easier ways to do it than that don't hurt quite as much. It's also not really in a great place. It's like there. There's not even like a cool place for it. I guess, I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I didn't know what I was gonna do today, right? I was like, I have, because he'd only told us that he wasn't gonna do WebD today like 2 hours ago. So I was like, okay, I have to figure out what I'm playing today. I was talking to a different friend, and they were like, oh, play this game. I'm like, okay, what is it? And they were like, it's a dating sim where you date phones. Like, okay. Don't tell me anything else. I will figure this out myself. I've played How to Full Boyfriend. This could go either really well or really badly. And I guess we're gonna find out. That is literally all I know about this game. I bought it literally 5 minutes ago. We're gonna find out what it's like. It is branding yourself with an I. I need to find someone with an I name. So I can be branded already for them. I guess I can make it into different letters, but I don't really want to do it anymore. It kind of hurt a little bit. I'll be honest. I guess it didn't really hurt. It kind of just startled me. It hurt less than when you like, you know when you grab like the oven tray without the glove because you're also stupid like me? It hurt less than that, so I guess it wasn't that bad. But the skin coming off is not a great thing, so. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, let's get this game open. Again, I will warn at the start of this stream, probably will not be family friendly. Most of my streams are family friendly. But this one will probably not be. I have checked the warnings. The content warnings. I should probably read them out for you, alright? I never do this. I don't know why I'm doing it for this game specifically. Where is it? I've lost it now. Where is it? Store page, there we go. Okay, content warnings, here we go. References to genitalia, cryptid reproduction, egg laying, sexual language, 2 text-only sex scenes, which if they do come up, you'll probably not see them, I'll probably go to black screen for that, but I will read them, and I will react to them for you, but I will not put them on screen, because, you know, Twitch is a little, you know. References to drug, tobacco, whatever, relative cartoon violence, and mild realistic violence, profanity is used throughout. So not too bad. But just in case we have any sensitive little babies in the chat. I love you, my sensitive little baby viewers. But this stream will not be for you. Anyway, let's get it open. Okay, Hebe, that is fine. Thank you for the maintained view. Here we go. I don't know if all this game is like in this aspect ratio. Maybe I should crop it. Is it all this aspect ratio? I have no idea. Oh, like, okay, here we go. Shrimp colors. What does that mean? I kind of want to know what shrimp colors means. But I also kind of am afraid of that. Should we turn shrimp colors on? I kind of just... Okay, I'm gonna turn shrimp colors on, because I'm insane. Okay, that's probably fine. Is the volume okay? It's a little loud for me, actually. There we go. Okay, let's go. New game. I have no knowledge going into this. Select a god-awful chapter to experience. Oh, okay. Chapter 1 and 2, details met 0. I should probably crop this, right? It's gonna be on the screen the whole way? I should move it outside of my camera zone. If it changes size, I guess I can move it again. Okay, I had to use window capture for this. Okay. Let's move y'all over here. Is that good? Is that right? That's about right. We'll give you a little border on the edge of that. Also weird. Settings. Hang on. I'm sorry. This will take 2 seconds. Ah. There we go. That's better. Okay. That's about right. That's kind of in the middle. Yeah, and I'll turn off my color source, which is black. There we go. That looks nice. I like it when things look nice. We're gonna have to switch the face camera back for a second because my Streamlabs is broken and things stay on the screen if I don't want them to, if I don't switch screens. Anyway, select a god-awful chapter to experience. We have chapter 1 and 2 and chapter 3. To unlock the final chapter, you must help a man emerge from a dumpster for a final time. Save a dying theater from ruin. Okay, I assume this is, you have to get all the endings to get that chapter. Okay, whatever. Let's go into chapter 1, I guess. There's 4 datables, it said, right? Okay. Okay. I thought it had disco. I was really excited for the disco for a second, though. Okay. Ah. Oh. I'm sorry. I had a horrible flashback there. Hello. Welcome to Dialtown, phone dating sim. You must now answer this hound's questions 3. Alright, let's do it. Is there any particular reason that you're speaking to in all caps? Wait, am I me right now or me right now? Yeah, let's go with this one. The existential. Ah. Do I look sober enough to answer that question accurately? You look like a fucking hound. That's as hurtful as it is accurate, you know? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little guy. Alright, now, if you'd shut up, I can ask you what your name is. ... Oh, right. Anywho, what's your name? Phone Gingy. That's not my name. My name is... Shriner. Yeah. Let's go with that. See... No, I want to explain myself. That's my name. Really? That's your name? Yes. Oh, hon. I'm so sorry. I'm just how God made me, dog. No. No, yeah, let's go with that. I am God. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Anywho, second question. Like the head. Note, head selection only affects compatibility with dateable characters and doesn't directly indicate gender. That's the next question. Phone head or typewriter head? Why are they fleshy? I like that the spacebar says I need some space. Or it just says I need some, but it's a spacebar, so, you know, you infer. Let's go with the classic, the phone, I guess. I'm not entirely fond of its meaty appearance, but... Aha, nice. Enjoy having telemarketers living in your head. I'd rather be a phone than a fucking dog. My greatest burden is remembering where I've buried my old breadsticks at any given time. God, I wish that was me. Please reevaluate your life choices thusly. I'm so sorry. You're so right. I am deeply reevaluating right now. I was a kid that pretended to be a dog, I understand. Now, a final question. Gender. A boy, a girl, organ donor. Legally, no longer fully human. Okay, I can put my own pronouns in. Great, for once in my life. Okay. Hang on. Here we go. Oh god, I have to use literature. Which pronoun is which? I think that's also the same. That would be... Right? Yep. Yep. I think I've got something wrong there. We'll find out, I guess. Yep, number 1. Okay. Oh god, I feel like I should have just gone with he, him, and been easy about this. Let's go with masculine. Huh. Not sure what to fill in on this line of the questionnaire. Questionnaire? That's no paper, you're just asking me questions. Do not question the hound. I'm not saying that. Can I just play the game now? I don't know, can you? Dot dot dot. Dick. Alright then, get out of my sight. Okay, this game is gonna be weird. I'm not very good with grammar, guys. You're not allowed to bully me for not being good at grammar. Oh, is that me? Why am I green? Is that just the lighting? The outside looks like how Web Shrine sees. Oh, me. Sinful creature. Seems I'm alive again. Me, every morning, honestly. Oh god, what? What? Do I have 6 nipples? Okay. Done. Is that a bullet hole? I hate it when I do that. What is... okay. I think I just have to accept these things. My non-specific reproductive organs are firm and ripe. Must be getting ready to hatch. The time for reproduction is now. Oh god, great start. I must find a dank, dark pit to lay my eggs in. Egged up and ready to go. Fairground. Fairground is dark, dank, and greasy. I mean, you're not wrong, but... plentiful supply of carnival food nearby. Yes. I just find a hole. I must go to the carnival. I guess being born at a carnival would be pretty cool. I don't know. Mission gained, go to funfair. Okay. A normal mission. Why is this all in Web Shrine vision? Well, there we have it. The carnival. So close, yet so far. Must gain entry. Must penetrate the fences of mile-high railings. I mean, those railings are hardly a mile high. Bastard narrator, need lay eggs. Well, you can always, you know, go through the main gate. A plan so crazy, it just might work. I quite enjoy funfair music. Hello. Please don't bang on the glass, it scares Jerry. Ooh, it's 2 for 1, nice. Greetings, ticket buffoon. My name is Jerry, but okay, sir. How can I help you today? I wish to gain entrance, Jerry of Ticket Booth. Well, you wish to buy a ticket, sir? No, that's fine. I'm good, just let me. I don't want to piss behind any of your rides this year. I simply wish to find a defeated hole to lay my eggs in. And my legs, maybe. Okay, you definitely need to buy a ticket from us if you want to do that. I like that they'd let me if I just buy a ticket. Rats. How much will that cost? $2. Fudge. I have $0. Wait, I swapped the voices. Tell me, young squire. Would you accept tales, stories, and other such whimsical parables as payment? No. No, I would not. Damn, boring. Ah, shoot. I was so close to. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you that creep who lives in that tent next to the playground at the park? No, you're confusing me with a different creep. Oh no, my cover has been blown. Look, sir. I'm only telling you this because your stench is just going to drive away customers if I let you loiter around here uninhibited for any longer. It's Valentine's Day today. What? It's a day designed by the chocolate/flowers industry where single dads drink a bottle of gin for dinner. Wait, why am I explaining this to you? You're barely sentient. Hiss. Look, hissing and drunken single dads aside. Valentine's Day is a day for people who are, you know, in love. Is this love a type of feeling? I don't really do those things. Well, sorta. In the graveyard? Love is what happens when 2 grown-ups start craving more than just business handshakes and platonic ice cream breaks. Love makes 2 people want to go on a romantic ice cream dates, drink all kinds of exotic elixirs and nectars together. When two grown-ups are in love, they'll make joint bank accounts together and go to the movies together to feed popcorn kernels to the rats and cockroaches there. And then one day, if you're lucky, your partner will take the kids away forever and go marry Steve, the guy in your accounting firm who works in the same cubicle as you but makes 6% more per year than you, and you can finally have a good night's sleep. Damn, Jerry. Okay. That's love, my scary friend. Speaking of which, we have a promotion on today, just for Valentine's Day. 2 tickets for the price of 1, for couples who are in love. If you can somehow convince someone to bring you here, you can, I don't know, force them to pay you in like a parasite? Granted, it'd take a real bastard to mission acquired. Oh god, fucking must source mate. Okay. Go do that. Away from here. ... Hey Chicken Cherry, are you by any chance free on Valentine's Day? I will call the police. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, Chicken Cherry. My bad. My B, bro. I'm scuttle away. Don't worry about it. Okay, this game is already ridiculous. It's great. This is exactly my type of humor. Dialtown. Chapter 1, the fun fair date. I've never actually been to a fair. What's the thing into a fair? Ah, tent, sweet tent. This is my house. To find a well-functioning member of society to latch onto like a parasite, you'll have to leave your tent, you know. Damn, I hate moving even when necessary. Can I just lay my eggs here? Keep in mind, this tent freely occupies a relatively unwatched patch of grass at Dialtown's local park. AKA, you are dangerously close to at least 4 swans at any given moment while in this squalid tent. Damn. The swans. The swans? Okay. Would your babies really be safe in here? Ah, shit, you're right. That's fair. I hate it when you're right. Friendly reminder. You can bring up the main menu at any point using the escape key, including during NPC dialogue and during player choices. This allows you to tweak options, save the game at any point. Use this if you want to do something, but feel as though it may get you arrested or killed. Okay. What the fuck was that? I just give up. Okay, open menu. Oh god. Okay, let's save here so we have a convenient starting save. Okay, very cool. Is there anything other selections? Refresh the inspirational quote. Please refresh the quote. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go. Leave your tent. Where would you like to go? Okay. Where should we go? The park? We've been to the park. Let's go to the park. What a lovely day. Ah, the park. Ah, the park. You could go roll around on the nice spring grass, unless you mind getting a few discarded syringes stuck in your arm. Oh, bro. Where I used to live, there was a park near us. It was a really nice park. Like, it was like a striated, what's the word? Like, it was on like a series of hills. It was a really, really nice park. It wasn't that nice. It was okay. It was an okay park. It had like 1 set of swings. But, like, it had a section that was like built around like these old like railway arches and stuff. It was really cool. There was a bit where you could like, because there was a railway track that went through the area as well, separate from the old railway arches. But you could go down like through that bit and like go down like a section of it and like get basically onto the railway tracks. Like, there was a fence, but you know, it was a fucking whatever. But if you went down there, like, there would always 100% of the time be a bucket that was full to the brim with syringes, used syringes, just all the time, like a proper full big bucket, just all the time, every single time you went down there. And it wouldn't always be the same. It wouldn't just be left there because it was clean enough that you could tell people had moved it. Obviously I didn't touch it, I'm not fucking stupid, but you just looking at it, it would be moved into different places. It would be like certain different heights at points. That was getting filled and emptied at I'd say a reasonably rapid whack. So I don't know what's going on there, really. But there you go. That's my story anyway. Back to this. So what now? Lie down on the grass. Fuck it. Let's die. It's relaxation time. Friendos? You have friends? Chat. I don't. I really don't. Cubular flowers. Isn't this just tranquil? It really is quite serene, yes. It's good to get away from the big city. The one you're only like 2 yards further away from. Yeah, the peacefulness really helps unclench the old sphincter, alright? Sure. Why don't I do this more often? Well, usually the grass here is laden with blades, syringes, and other unmentionables. Well, it's a good thing that... Oh dear. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is wrong with me? Why have I got so many stitches? Ah, fuck my arm. Oh god, fuck, oh shit, oh no. Ouch. Yeah, I think I can see a scratch or two, alright. This is why I hate nature and shit. Well, technically, syringes are completely man-made and used, so like, silence narrator. Yeah, you might want to find a band-aid or 10 for a few of those little scrapes if you can. And again, you're penniless and bandages don't exactly grow on trees. Oh, but used syringes grow in fields. How is that even remotely fair? Oh, shut up, you wounded crybaby. Come on, back to the park we go then. Great. Well, now I have so many diseases. Is that all I gotta do here? Okay. Sure. Go to the playground. Sure, that was mentioned. What's over here? Oh, that ball is just bouncing. Ah, the playground. As long as you stay exactly 25 feet from the perimeter of the zone of merriment, you shouldn't be legally prosecutable. So, what now? Measure the ground. Exactly 25.05 feet away. Perfect. You know, now might be a good time to reflect on child labor laws and why you're no longer legally allowed to get any closer to this playground in the first place. Shut. I refuse to learn any lessons. Rightio. Summon a nearby kid. Alas, your only form of intel. Give me information. Childa? Childa? Come gather round, Childa. Ah. Little Billy. Hey, bozo. Can I help you? Child. Yeah, I'm a child. What of it? I'm 4'7", smell like grass, despite never touching it due to me having a grass app on my phone, and I take crystal meth licorice flavored. Kids grow up so fast nowadays. Why, I remember when I was your age. Mere hatchling. Why, my tail hadn't even grown yet. Still waiting on that backboard to regrow, but once it does... Damn, he's me for real. Okay, scary green man. Say, aren't you not allowed to get within 25 feet of this here playground? Joke's on you, you vertically stunted shitlord. I measured the ground before summoning you. Didn't I have to get close to measure it? I'm just within an irresponsibly marginal, but oh my god, I'm just within an irresponsibly marginal, but still legal distance. Ha. You're less than 25 from me right now, though. Nuh-uh. We learned about two-digit numbers at school yesterday, so your reptile brain bullshit won't work on me this time, bozo. Well, double joke's on you, you little scrote. The law says that I can't get within 25 feet of the playground. Not the little scrotes contained within its confines. Technically, you approached me. I win. So, if I go back to the slide, you won't be able to talk to me without shouting? Okay, see you later then, but please no, I need intel. If this is a question about the birds and the bees, then I'm sorry, but my dad got really angry when I asked him about that for you. That's how shit gets nasty when birds fuck. No, it's not that question this time. What? What is happening? Then what is it? What are the new cool words? Tell me that. Oh man, cool is the new drool. What you need is some quality slurs. Oh my god, uh-oh, where is this going? But are those the bad words? They aren't just the bad words, they're the really bad words. Nah, you want some slurs or not? I don't want to say either of these things, actually. I'll say this, but not really. Coward. Okay. I don't really know what to do with this kid. Bye. You have a name, you know. Yeah, I don't care to learn it. Begone, stunted one. Alright, later, bozo. Okay, let's find somewhere else to go. Uptown, Dialtown it is, I guess. That's hard to say. Nothing to see here. Oh. Uptown, Dialtown. Home of everything and everyone. Not cool enough to be in downtown Dialtown. So, what now? Great options. Talk to a local bystander. Please, for the love of God, somebody normal talk to me. Howdy do, green partner. Name's Mikey, which is short for actually, scratch that. Mikey works just fine. This would be normal. Hi. Well, pleased to make your acquaintance, partner. I'm afraid to say anything weird in case I don't know what happens. So what can I do you for this fine spring afternoon? Hello! Can you take me to the fun fair, please? Ah, shucks, partner. I would, don't get me wrong. But alas, I'm actually on my way to a book signing. You're looking at Dialtown's newest best-selling writer. That's fine, man. I was really trying to use you for a free ticket. Basically, I'm trying to scam a sucker into paying me to the fun fair. I'm just a sponge, you see. Middle like 'em. Pond scum. Well now, ain't that a coinky-dink? All of my bestsellers happen to be about parasites of all kinds. You won't find a man who knows more about parasitism in all of Dialtown, partner. Speaking of, that's a lot of reading. Ah, hello. Congrats on the first. Welcome. Let me know what I can do you for, cause any longer and I'll be running tardy. Worms. Worms. Give me a parasite fact, Mikey. Tell me about the worms. Oh, I forgot, I didn't read that. You know, there's a critter out there, a little isopod called the tongue louse that lives in the ocean, and oh boy! It crawls into a fish's mouth, rips off the fish's tongue, and becomes its new tongue. I heard about that before. Honestly, that's pretty relatable. It sounds like something I totally do. As for the fact, my insides feel itchy now. Anytime, partner. What's your latest book about? Give us the deets. My current book's all about people parasites. Like little me? Nah, people, you know. Flesh-colored bipedal critters. You know, I'm vaguely flesh-colored if flesh was deeply infected. Flesh-colored means nothing to me. Flesh can be different colors. Damn right. Can't say I've ever seen it in green though, partner. Well, come on now. I mean, come on. Parasites, when to move out. Don't suppose you want a copy of my latest book, would you? Are there pictures in it? Sure are, partner. At least one per chapter. Are there words? Would I have to read? Yeah, I mean, it is a book. Pass. Hard pass. I didn't read. Well, shucks. Can't say I didn't try. Is that it then, partner? If you're into parasites. You know what I mean? Hell, no offense, but I finally am mildly upset into Garcat. That's fair, that's fair. I am horrific. Though if you happen to have, say, a few tapeworms wriggling around in that old gut of yours, give me a call. Isopod food. If you do, there might be some free isopod grub in it for you. It's kinda edible. What kind of creature do you take me for, huh? You look like you'd probably eat what I have in my bag. I probably would, let's be honest. You're totally right, I would. Is it kibble? Can I have some? Call me later and find out, partner. I will, King. Nah, is that all? Alright, time for me to scuttle off. Right on then, sayonara, partner. Alright, that was an interesting conversation. I guess we'll do the next best thing on the list. Hobo of Dialtown, I summon thee. Ah, it's you. What is going on? Yo. Hey, nice to meet you, friendo. The name's Hound. You need something? Are you indeed a hobo? Well, yeah, I do piss in dumpsters and sleep in alleys and such, but being a hobo ain't my main gig. Yeah, thing is, I'm kinda like God and stuff. I created everything around you right now and farted out the cosmos and the stars and shit. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, actually. Then why... Hobo God. Hobo God. Hang on, you created everything? Well, yeah, most things. But not everything. Well, yeah, you guys did some of the work, to be fair. You mean like building society and shit? We do live in a society. We live in a society. Thank you. You missed my early story about how I accidentally whacked myself in the chest with the curling iron. And I've now got a massive burn all the way down my chest, so... But other than that, thank you. It does look funky. But it was maybe not worth the pain. Nah, not quite. You ever, like, leave a takeout box at the corner of your room and forget to bring the box? Oh, I'm sorry. Only to find a new species evolved from the remains of your chicken Thai curry from last month. I'm sorry, I'm so, dying. The world is my I need to blow my nose again. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Ah. Ugh. Goodness gravy. I'm dying. I think I'll go back in. Ah, there we go. Okay, pissing back in. This world is. That's why I don't ever get a actual pissing back, because I need to take it out all the time. This world is my takeout box, and I'm the hungover dude gazing upon infinite possibility in disgust and awe. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Oh, we have a lot of options here. Punch God? Should I punch God? That seems like a bad idea. I kind of want to see if he's actually God, though. If you're God, what's the meaning of life? You want me to come up with a reason for all this existing? Did you remember why you created the universe? I don't remember what I ate this morning. Probably ate trash, knowing me. Can you, like, come up with the meaning of life right now? Nah, fuck that. Why don't you come up with the meaning of life? It'd probably be a million times more coherent than what I could think of. I highly doubt it, considering my dialogue options this game. The meaning of life is to treat other people nicely. I think the meaning of life is to eat or be eaten. Life is merely a game. Life has a meaning unless you're full of shit. I like the smiley face on this one. That's my brand, so I have to go with that. And the meaning of life is to treat other people nicely. Ooh. Okay, nah, fuck that. That's an uninspired 3-year-old's best guess. This is kick me, I'm God. More likely to do skateboard tricks and eat hookers or some dribble to that effect. Or was that any more coherent? Yeah, I said more likely, not more coherent. This is my universe we're dealing with, don't forget. None of this is coherent. I gotta punch God. I gotta. Oh, I've displeased. I've displeased him. You fool. I should have saved, probably. Ah! I am a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How could you be so naive? Okay, I appear to have just shit myself. You win this round, green one. Okay, that went well. What is happening? Please pay me into the fun fair. God, how much would that even cost? $1, maybe even $2? Do I look like I have $2 right now? Is she God? Don't you control reality? You just make $2? Control reality? Ha! Look at the shit show happening on this bastard of an orb we call Earth right now. You're right, to be fair. Do you honestly think I have a clue what's going on? Wanna fix shit? You be God for a day. Damn, fine, okay. I will. I feel like this isn't really getting me anywhere. I'll see you later, not God. Going so soon, eh? What's the rush? Gotta lay me some eggs, actually. I'm heavily pregnant. That's the truth. Oh hey, you one of them reptile fellas I made a few million or so years ago? Not judging, just saying. Fuck, you guys are weird. Good luck conquering the human race and whatnot, though. They'll never see it coming. Ciao. Every time I have a conversation in this game, as soon as it ends, I feel like I've just been like blasted. You know when you walk into a supermarket and it's like cold outside? Or like it's hot outside? Either one. But you walk in and you're either blasted with the heat or the like air conditioning. I feel like at the end of every conversation I've had in this game, it feels like that moment of walking into a supermarket and being blasted with heating or air conditioning. I don't know how to explain what I mean, but that's what it feels like every single time. What should we do? Where else can we— oh, there's way more stuff now. Okay. Local pipe, tent, phone shop. Phone shop? That feels weird. People are phones. Local cinema, local bank. Let's try the phone shop. How bad can it be? Why'd you wander in here, Shriner? A phone shop of all places? I doubt they do repairs for people with stitched together flash heads, you know? If that's what you're looking for. I like my flash head. Don't worry about it. I mean, forget the flash thing. I doubt there's any repairing what's up with you as of late. Dude, okay, listen. You're right. It's true. Something wrong, Shriner? The phone. Someone answer the goddamn phone! Gabby. Hi, Gabby. Why are they all texting? Hold your horses, sweetie. Hold your horses. What's up? What are you howling for, hon? Where am I? Is this heaven? No, wait. This place is too drab for that. The river Styx, perhaps? Oh, I get you. Because of all the phone cases? Those ain't skulls, hon. They're just empty cases. I was worrying. I don't understand. Do you wanna understand? No, I thrive in ignorance. Leave me be. Alright, so be it then. See you around then, Green. Oh, I didn't expect that would make her leave. I did say leave me be, I guess. I should have expected that. So what now? Summon Gabby. Gabby? Come to me. Gabby! I need you. Oh, Green, it's you. It's still the same. You looking for something in particular this time? What kind of customers you normally get in here? Answer me that. All sorts. Healthcare ain't exactly the most affordable, and often enough it's something small in the head that's acting up. Oh, it's health? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. a rusted piece, sharp transmitter, etc., etc. So, most people don't want to, or rather, can't afford to go to a dock over every small malfunction and part. So that's where I come in, or rather, my shop and my parts do. With a level head, all it takes is a steady hand, and instructions of course, to replace the faulty part. Of course, to each their own. I still say people should see a doc for bigger issues if possible. Anyway, that's how things have been for most of my life, but as of recently, different parts sell. What kind of parts sell now? Cosmetics. See a lot of youngins coming in here from time to time looking for whatever pieces I don't need. Slap them on the heads and bam, you got a hybrid head. It's fun. Why? I'd do that if I had a weird mechanical head. It's just them expressing themselves. Breaking down of old societal rules, old concepts. The funny thing is, society seems to be changing with new people coming in and old people leaving. Back in my day, you were what the others said you were, and that was that. Were things simpler back then? Things were cleaner, I guess you could say. You knew your role. But, clean ain't perfect. Just meant folks were suffering out of earshot. You right, Queen, you right. Easy to take a beautiful photo when the trash is shoved out of frame, ain't it? Now, folks are speaking up for themselves and people miss the simple times. But times were never simple for the folk who are now speaking up for themselves, and change is never pretty. Out of curiosity, what do you think? I think people should seek happiness. This is like the most normal conversation I've had in this game, and it's like throwing me off. I'm glad to hear that, friend. I've always found the idea of living as something you're not mighty ridiculous given we have the technology to change ourselves. Humans are just incomplete masterpieces, presuming we truly can be considered as such. And art ain't never finished. It's abandoned. Don't ever give up on yourself. We can all change. Why is she so normal compared to everyone else? Tell me about yourself. I just want to keep this conversation going, because I'm afraid of going outside of this place. You want to know about me? Oh well, I'm not all that interesting. Just been alive long enough to hear a few interesting notions, meet a few interesting people. I'm old if your eyes ain't doing so hot. Couldn't tell. You couldn't be any older than 1920s typewriter. Sorry, I meant optical sensors or whatever they're called now. Way I see it, if you see with them, they're eyes. No matter if your head's a phone, typewriter, or what have you. Where are the eyes located? Yeah. Anyway, my story ain't much to tell. Life is a story. I'm sure I'd be one of those bit characters, you know the sort. Just sitting around in the same place all day, just waiting to be found so I can share what I know about our funny little world. You're not a bit character to me, Gabby. You are a protagonist. Also, the little thing in your typewriter looks kind of like a frog. I like that. My father probably would have been a better person to talk to, you know? He sets up shop here a few shakes after the telegram went the way of the dodo. Would you believe my pop sold Callum Crown his first telephone back in '42? Excuse me. We've been in Dialtown for a long time, Arline. In a way, I like to think that we're part of history, even if only just. Who's Callum Crown? I want the lore now. Give me the phone lore. Oh, you know. I don't. No, please. The inventor. Man who built the very first phone head. Do what? Always like this? Were we people before? Fella became mayor of this here town, then prezi of this here country. America. Of course, this was all just before the worldwide dial-up, mind you. If it weren't for him, we'd still have our old fleshy heads, and would be nothing like it is now. What the hell happened here? You were alive before the worldwide dial-up? Also, what is the worldwide dial-up? There's so much lore here. Yeah, when I was a little girl, the whole world had flesh heads. No phones, typewriters. I mean, we had phones and typewriters around in our homes and businesses, sure. Just not mounted to our shoulders. That would have been considered weird. Would I have been considered normal without my flesh phone head? Please tell me. Well, no. We didn't have green skin or 6 nipples either. A man could wish. Just no machine heads. World was pretty much the same otherwise. I was born in the wrong era. You say that, but in the olden days you would have been considered a witch or a monster. That's fair. And in the future you'd definitely get stopped at alien customs. The what? But I'm considered a monster now. Am I one? Aren't we all just a bit? I feel like me more than others, maybe. I feel like... okay. Sorry, you got any more questions to ask? Can you take me to the fun fair, please? Believe me, hun, I'm flattered. But nah, I got a store to manage, I'm afraid. Is it me? Am I the problem? Nah, I mean, look, hun, I'm sure you'll find someone who's into whatever it is that you are. Keep searching. God knows I got weird customers in here if you know where to look for them. I know when to be bound to dig you, so don't give up. It has to be you. I crave elderly romance. Thanks for the encouragement, Gabby. Yeah. You gonna buy something or no? I need to leave. Goodbye. Someone will love me someday. Alright, take care now, you hear? Okay, let's go. We're not having great luck so far. Where should we go? We could go to downtown. Or we could try these other places. What should we do, guys? We check out down. I'm worried about sneaking onto the subway. I feel like I'll end up somewhere big. We just check out these other places. Let's go to the local cinema. It is on the image, so. What would you like to do now? Summon an employee. Oh, employee. Hello. Hey, sir. Welcome to. Hang on, just a jiffy. I don't know what your voice is yet. Green skin, 5, no 6 nipples. Your head, made from stitched together flesh, or perhaps a skillful combination of burlap and leathers? Probably flesh. Can I feel your head? Okay. Please touch my flesh head. Okay. Sick. Okay, cool. Hey, look, I know this might be kind of forward, but you do know that it's Valentine's Day today, right? Needless dishonesty. That sounds like me. Oliver, do we like Oliver? He's wearing a fez, which I don't trust, but he's also, it seems like a sweet fella, so. Is he a dateable? I don't know who the dateables are, I haven't checked. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Yeah, the first. Needless dishonesty. Oh, Nolly, that bodes well for me then. I need to find his voice. You like him? Okay, good. I'll like him as well. I trust your judgment. Well, I was just wondering. Would you like to perhaps, you know, go on a date with me tonight? Wait, you're asking me out? This feels like it's the wrong way around. Well, duh. I'm surprised. I did not see this eventuality coming. This isn't an awfully common event. Give me one reason why I wouldn't want to ask you out. Oh, I can give you more than one reason. I know about 6 reasons, and they're all nipples. They're all nipples. And they're green. This game really has my humor. I asked for a reason why I wouldn't ask you out, not for 6 perks for doing so. Also, this guy's a monster fucker. You know what? I respect it. You know, the MC has green nipples. Oh, we've seen them. We've seen the nipples. What is going on? You like my nipples? Yeah, they're freaky. Thanks, bro. Nobody's ever said that about them before. Groovy, even. Oh my god, what is happening? So how about it? Why would you not lie this needlessly? Yes, take me now. Stella! We have to get what we have to get. What? Who, what? I didn't read that. I'm sorry. Fun fair. Oh man, you wanna go to the fun fair with me? Gnarly! I haven't been there in forever. I need to state this for legal reasons, I'm sure. This might be less of a purely romantic engagement. More of a me laying eggs at the fun fair kind of arrangement. Straight up, yeah. Wait, are you an egg layer? I should certainly hope I am. I'm not emotionally ready to give birth to puppies. Dude! I mean, I love puppies as much as the next fella too, but puppies? Whoa! Why is that the next option? I can't believe Okay, look. I'll cut you a deal. I'm kinda working on a movie right now. See, this place ain't doing so groovy right now on account of a few disturbing rumors about the building. But I'm hoping that producing a film here in Dialtown and then hosting some sort of gnarly premiere blow the lid off just how gnarly this place truly is. And you know, and save the business, most importantly. Having footage of a genuine egg laying, one that takes place right here in town, no less, why, I can see this movie having a truly bodacious premiere. Wonder what, you want to film me giving birth? I guess it's a thing, but not usually for movies. They're different type of movies. You want to lay eggs on camera? Yeah, alright, maybe it does sound like a lot. But you'd be doing us a major solid. Plus, those eggs have to be laid anyway, right? You know what? You're correct. 2 birds, 1 egg. Or possibly multiple, I'm not sure how pregnant I am. He is just a funky guy. I do get funky vibes from him. He's also a bit strange, but I guess so am I, so maybe this works out. You are looking for someone to pay you in. This is like symbiosis and junk. So I'd be a star? Strange, funky guy. Absolutely. You know what? We like strange here. It's all strange. We like strange. In the same way your average porn star or local raving lunatic caught on camera in an internet viral video would be, yeah. That's the worst kind of fame, but you know what? It's fame. So, you need someone to take you and I need a performer. We can kill 2 condors with 1 trident. Hey, that was the thing I said, but not really not. You're a creepy little man, Oliver. Wouldn't I lose my These options. Okay, let's go with this one. Wouldn't I lose my wouldn't my identity be exposed? I could always blur your face in post. And be mistaken for some other green-skinned resident of Dialtown? Okay, fair point. Sometimes fame is just the price you gotta pay to be a star. That's fair. You know what? Fuck it. Sure. You know what? I'll do it for my future offspringlings. Groovy, that's what I like to hear. Groove-tacular, truly radical. Why does he talk like me? Alright, so, thing is, I got a little more time left on the clock before my shift officially ends. How long, Oliver? Can't hold these legs in forever. Precisely 4 minutes. Gasp. And you get a really good cosplay and dressed up as some groovy alien dude? I guess so, technically, yeah. You could get like a full body, like a morph suit. A really thick morph suit. I guess you'd have to cut a hole for the eggs, but you could figure out a way. How will I occupy myself for 4 whole minutes? Well, you could always take a quick look around, see what the cinema has to offer. We run a tight ship here, and it's all the tighter for being stuck together by the mystery adhesive this place seems to secrete. Pardon? What? This is an extraordinarily sticky premises, yes. I feel like the carpet is trying to make sure I don't leave. Oh yeah, it does that. Doors occasionally close and unlock themselves to stop people from getting out. Kinda sounds haunted, bro. This place needs company, hence why I sleep on the floor sometimes. I want to ask both of these things. Is this place haunted? This seems like a more pressing question. For legal reasons, I cannot answer with a definite no until a registered Dialtown arbitrator grants us a renewal for our not haunted by ghosts, goblins, nor ghouls license. Which has become difficult since the carpet ate the last one who came to visit our premises. Yeah. With all due respect, what the fuck? Okay, go get to another place. I'll meet you outside in 4 minutes. Right on, Daddy-o. See you then. Oh man, I'm digging this crazy slang. Catch you on the tan, dogman. Pardon. What is going on? You know what? I'm inserting myself into the mind of this MC right now. I'm shedding all my confusion. I'm just gonna accept what this game throws at me. I don't care for this place very much. Why is that, dear narrator? Okay, so like, this place is obviously incredibly haunted. Nah. Yes. It is extraordinarily haunted. No, man, what makes you think that? Look. Okay. The walls are bleeding. Okay, we don't know for a fact that it's blood. Could be ketchup, for all we know. Do you consider the wall seeping ketchup from its pores honestly any less abnormal? Okay, fair. But it could be some kind of jam or nectar too. None of those are normal substances for a movie theater wall to secrete. Well, whatever it is. There's only one way to find out. Oh, please don't. I'm begging you. Don't lick that. Worry not. It could be jam. Wall jam is not good jam. I've made my mind up. Oh. Okay, it is blood. But it's not my blood. So I care very little. In fact, I'm relieved. It's blood, though. Yeah, but it's not mine, so, why should I care if it hasn't been stolen from my body? Fair point. Perhaps I should have known. It's the wrong color anyway. You really don't get this, do you? What I don't get is why I shouldn't just go somewhere else. You know, just shut you up. Fine, fine. Besides, I'm sure there's hardly anything here more unsettling than literal blood on the wall. Okay, what the fuck? Childer. 2 of them. They're just staring right at you. Yeah, kids do that. I don't like their energy. They're evil, Shriner. Evil. Should I attempt communication? I don't speak Latin. Nor crayon. Wait, do kids speak Spanish? These particular ones might just speak the same tongue as you and me. Whoa. No way. Say something to them. Hey, Tilda, how would you like to clean my tent? Why is this always your go-to? Come play with us. Okay, fuck this. Let's skedaddle. No. Let's hear them out. Game, do you want to play, dear children? What did your heads go flat? I don't know, a word search maybe? Sorry, no can do. I'm kind of illiterate. This is literally just The Shining. I think that's on purpose. Feel free to complete it on your own though. Okay, we understand thoroughly. Have a nice day. They were nice kids. Lovely. I'm ignoring the fact that they disappeared. Oh. I have no idea kids nowadays could gosh and blur like that. Can we please just leave this accursed place? Fine, fine. I reckon a good 4 minutes has passed anyhow. That was a fun little insert. Oliver, my beloved. Hello. Hey, pal. You were gone a good 6 minutes. Might be. Figured you might have just skedaddled, so to speak. So, how'd you find the place? Sticky. You ever been to Chernobyl, perchance? Whoa, so the two-headed cinema chicken sightings are legit. Rad. Wait, for a two-headed chicken? Is freely roaming your place of work? According to 3 sources, one of which is you. Yes. Can never seem to spot the damn thing with how quickly it scurries around. But man, it sure does a groovy job of cleaning the floors of discarded floor corn after hours. Guess that'd also explain what's been half-eating our mice. If it has 2 heads, why are they only half-eating it? You guys have mice too? Well, no whole ones anymore thanks to the chicken, evidently. Anyway, I was wondering if you wanted to get going? The way I figure it, the sooner we get this footage done, the more time we'll have to enjoy ourselves. Egg laying takes time, my dear olive man. Wanna spend time with me after the laying? Would you know me? Let's go with that. Of course, man. I love fun fairs, dude. Even with our fun fair's particularly high mortality rate. Hey, where else could you get launched from a spinning crab arm at half the speed required to break the sound barrier? I reckon those Viking chaps had it right, giving you an awesome afterlife if you die in a particularly gnarly way. Hey, you gotta die some way. Fun way accidents have to be an alternate way to get into phone holla. Anyway, let's just get going. We can continue chatting on the way there. If I can breathe, we can. The subway. Ugh. You know, I'm aware of the Fun Fair's 2-for-1 ticket thing going on today, but I sincerely doubt you're allowed to just piggyback onto my subway ticket. Unlike the Fun Fair, this concrete jungle holds no love in its pores. Just damp, which I doubt can even be considered much of an emotion at all. I don't know, I feel damp sometimes, you know? I felt that could go a different way than I mean it, so... Oh please, as if there's any point in paying for a ticket. You ever seen a human down here in uniform? No, I mean... I bought my ticket from a machine, granted. This is truly a lawless subterranean frontier. We do all feel it. Sometimes you just feel a little damp, you know? You just feel a little bit... You know? We've all felt it. We've all felt the damp. We've all felt the damp creeping in. Sometimes it makes your wall fall down. It's fine. On a side note, thanks for agreeing to do this again. I know you're benefiting from this too, but believe me, you're doing us a major solid. Who is this us? I guess it would be the cinema. Let's ask. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Mr. Dickens. Mr. Dickens? Oh, Mr. Dickens is my boss. Dickens and Oliver. I see what you did there, game. I see it. Yeah, he owns the cinema I work at and always has. He's a top-notch guy. A real class act. Oh, British chap. Full of vitality. You're also British on this incarnation of yourself. But I won't comment on that. That's because I'm British. Imagine having the last name Dickens. It's quite unfortunate. It's one of the more unfortunate last names. He built the very cinema I work at back in the 1960s as a young entrepreneur. Close to I sure as heck am, Daddy-O. I was only a starry-eyed lad, a mere manling when I got my job at the cinema. Taught me everything I know about being a man. I don't understand. Right. You haven't met Mr. Dickens. He has impeccable style, you know. Is that why you wear a fez? Wears old suits, uses old British words/terms, always keeps level head. But you said you learned everything from him, right? Right. But you don't talk like a pirate nor constantly mention fish and chips. Okay, hey now. It's actually pretty accurate. Well, no, let's see. Mr. Dickens' last piece of advice for me was, there's nothing better for a man to do than be an individual. Tally-ho. Did you add in the tally-ho, or did he actually say it like that? I honestly can't remember. Anyway, I have to find my own path, wear my own clothes, use my own outdated and frankly underrated slang, Daddy-O. When we get back, I'll definitely introduce the two of you to each other. I'm meeting what it seems like a substitute parent. We're moving so fast all over. In a way, you kind of remind me of him with the whole doing your own thing regardless of others laughing or being repulsed by your thing you've got going on. People laugh at me? People laugh at me? This game needs to stop doing that. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm shitting you, man. I know people think I'm repulsive. Frankly, I'm amazed that you don't. Really? Why on earth would I? Oh, the usual reasons. Not exactly prime rib, you know. Green skin, few too many nipples, stitched together fleshy phone head. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that actually. No, I was nowhere near Phone Kennedy on the date of my nipples can only shoot so far. That's an absolutely riveting diversion, but no. What I meant was, your phone head. Did you construct it yourself? It's quite a personal question. Oliver, you know, we haven't even really had our first date yet. Come on. Ask about the stitched together head before the first date. Come on, bro. I know. I should know better to ask, but I've never seen one so different before. It's a custom, I guess you could say. Huh. I guess I should make it more American to distinguish from me. I don't know if you built it yourself per se, but how far back was the bell mechanism placed relative to the vestigial cord adapter? That's quite a specific question. Are you a murderer? Bold of you to assume I'd understand any of those fancy words. Is this guy gonna kill me? Eh, it's fine. Sorry, I guess I'm just technically minded. No, he's Valley Girl now. Always enjoyed dismantling stuff and putting them back together. Rare for an artist, I suppose, which is why Mr. Dickens gets so much use out of me. I know how to load reels into our machines and what ought to be on them. Hell, I'm the only one Big Bertha lets perform maintenance on her. She's our movie projector, and boy is she temperamental. I really cannot keep this accent up, he's gonna have to be British. So Dickens keeps you busy then. Well, yeah, but that's how it's gotta be when you work in the public, I suppose. Of course, you do tend to get customers that... Sorry, I shouldn't badmouth customers, especially given how dire things have been lately, financially speaking. Nonsense. The beans. Spill them. I crave gossip. I do, I'm very nosy. Oh, alright. I guess it's not like he ever buys anything from us anyway. We have this one little shit stain, his name is Billy. Little Billy. I know him. You know that brat? He ratted on me to the police. Got me done in for child labor laws. Oh man, that's not cool. I'm sure the judicial system's incredibly biased towards green people. I sprayed in the courtroom. It's a god-awful state of affairs. Yeah, this kid, this Fink. What's Fink? He just... We have a rule at the cinema. It's one of my bosses, obviously. The customer is always exempt from violence. That rule complicates dealing with that yard-high snot-nosed Brad. Little Billy doesn't know reason. He simply wishes to watch the world burn. Thank you! Finally, someone else who sees it! Kids are kinda just like that. I swear, that rugrat gets his kicks from inconveniencing me just because he knows that I can only politely ask him to leave and retort. Because if I put my hands around him, no more job. It fucking sucks. Tell me about it. God, has anyone of you worked in customer service? Oof. Sometimes that wee fucker can bring in a megaphone, skateboard around, run amok, hit other customers in the ankles with his board. Yet, I can only use words when dealing with a situation because he's a child. He's not a child, he's some kind of fun-sized demon. It sucks being an adult and having to use other children to settle disputes by proxy. Because if I dropkick a child, oh boy. Screw kids getting too soft, half of them are armed. I'm afraid of the idea of having these shitheads everywhere when I get old. End up defenseless, like a tortoise stuck on its back. When I get to that point, shoot me in the stomachs. Plural. Why did you just pluralize the word stomach? No reason. Am I like a cow? Cows have two stomachs? I thought it's a cow thing, right? I went to agricultural school, I should know this. Sick. Oh, hold on. I think we're near the outskirts of town. You ready to get off? Always. Well, I'm either laying my eggs here or there. Given the option, I'd rather there. There couldn't be a worse place to give birth, I think, in the entire world than a subway car. You know? I think maybe on like a lifeboat, even that's probably cleaner, to be honest. I think a subway might be the worst possible place on the world that you could give birth. Anyway, yeah, plus I kinda want sole ownership of the footage till the movie's finished. After all, I'm hardly gonna get many butts on seats if some hipster has the whole gory ordeal uploaded for free on PhoneTube now, am I? Wait, is that like... is that a porn site? Are you happy you're not knowing? The answer is yes, it's a porn site, then yeah, I most certainly am. I'll just not specify in that case. Then I know. Then I know. Fuck you, now I know which answer was the correct one. Are people gonna be aroused by this? Hey, you gotta drag the monster fucker and crowd in somehow, right? That's fair. You know what? Fair. Whew. Hello, dog. Why have you come to me at this moment? Hi, me again. Just serving you up a little final one-time reminder. You can access the menu at any time using the escape key. You need to change any settings or save the game. Okay. Route diverging choice. Also, to make completionist playthroughs easier, I've added this baby at the top of the screen. It's every time a route diverging choice occurs, reminding you to save at that moment. Ending. Okay, that's pretty nice. Thanks, and don't forget, better save than sorry. Okay, that's a useful little feature. I don't know how many endings we'll get. I read it on the store page, this game has like 26 endings, so... it seems like a lot of endings, but... Sup, Jerry? Ticket, Jerry. No. Yes. A deal is a deal, you festive gate blocker. I win. Why did you? How did you? I didn't think you'd actually. Of course. Of course it'll be Oliver of all people. You have a reputation, King. I reiterate. Sup, Jerry? Oliver. Why? Why would you? I don't get what you're insinuating, Jerry. Why on earth would you take it here? I think a better question is, why wouldn't I, dearest Jerry? Thank you, Oliver. You are my king. Oliver, it's got green skin! I know! Isn't it gnarly? Oliver, it's got 6 nipples! 6 for the price of 2. He's got the right mindset, bro. What a bargain. Its head is clearly comprised of stolen skins, all stitched together crudely. Crude, excuse you. Okay, I'm right here. I'd like to see your needlework, ticket man. You shut up. Oliver, it only asked you here so it can lay its green eggs somewhere on the funfair grounds. Oh, I know. And I'm totally into it too. I even bought a camera so I can film it in its awe-inspiring, ooze-tacular depravity. Oh my god. Dear lord. Of course. Of course it'd be Oliver, of all people, who'd be into this. What can I say, Jerry? It's hip to fuck monsters. Yeah, Jerry. It's hip to fuck monsters. You tell him, boy. Now, how about 2 tickets for me and my adoring talent? The tickets. Cough 'em up, pretty boy. Fine. That'll be $2 then. We're in, boys. We're in. Alright, Shriner, you ready to go inside? I keep forgetting I called myself Shriner. Only if you hold my moist green hands. Oh, baby! I think I'm gonna vomit. Okay, it's fine. We're going with this. This is happening. This is so good. This game is so funny. Oh man, I haven't been here in forever. I've never had fun before. Well, Chief, you've come to just the right place then. Nowhere else can an adult man be hurled at 300 or so miles per hour by a giant metallic crab claw operated solely by an untrained and probably morbidly stoned teenager, no less. I kinda wanna go here. Maybe I have a death wish. You're right, that's a truly indigenous experience. So... where do you want me to stand? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, for the footage? I'm not ready to go yet, bro. What do you mean? Maybe I am, I don't know. I haven't checked. You are gonna lay your eggs, right? Well, not now, Oliver. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's even nighttime. It'll be dark. I think. That's what he said, right? Dark, dank, and whatever. Alright, how about now? What? Out in the open, amongst the common rabble? I think not, pervert. Sorry. You're the one who said that you didn't want me to do it on the subway. It's presumed since you're, like, heavily pregnant and whatnot. Okay, how about this? How about we go frolic, have a groovy time, then you can let me know when you're down for us to get shooting. That sounds quite agreeable, yes. Fun. Very much so. Yes. I don't think it's good to go on a roller coaster while you're pregnant. But... What? Oh, wasn't that lovely? We got a montage. Oh, well that's kind of nice actually. It's kind of sweet. Look, we're holding hands. Just don't perceive the rest of what's going on. That was nice. Alright, here's the spot. Oh, there's a nice hole in the ground already. What do you mean? This. This is the perfect spot to lay your eggs. Oh, I see. No, listen. Accessible location. Spitting distance from the hot dog stand. Just off the beaten path enough to be avoided by civilian foot traffic and or ride operators. Giant spotlight pointing at me. And best of all, lots of disturbed dirt for you to use to bury your young in order to conceal them from potential predators. Like a turtle. Do I normally lay eggs in water like a frog? I can't remember. I respect your location choice though. Wait, are you an amphibian? I don't think so. Probably not. I've seldom tried to drown myself, so I'm not certain. Hey, that's fine. I can just pour a couple of 2-liter bottles of cola onto the mound, then it'll be plenty aquatic. That'll do. Thanks, Oliver. Right, then the sun bakes the soda into the mound and it'll get all sticky. Well, that's a good point. I want my kin to survive, they hatch already stuck to the ground. Might as well give birth at the cinema. I mean, this location has other perks too. like good lighting to film with the camera. Oh, I see what this is. You even got a little stage light set up. Oh, come on. It's not like that. You're a freak, Oliver. You're a freak. I like that about you. It's just, well, we did make a deal. One ticket for one filming. Come on, man. Don't hold out on me. Is that the only reason you brought me here? Don't you like me? To use me for my egg-laden entrails? To be fair, I also used them. But, you know. Where's this coming from? Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind, I'll just lay them. Don't yell at me, I'll cry. Is that the only reason you brought me here? To use me for a free ticket? Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. You're right. Well, the deal was fairly cut and dry. Well, maybe feeling strange. Ooh, important choice here. Yeah, he's cute. Maybe I've grown attached? Okay, look. I mean, we can talk about... I thought you loved me, Oliver. No, it's... You don't? Not like that at all? No, he doesn't like me. Whoa. I'm near. Okay, look. Right now, we're all tangled up in contract. Maybe we should just... You lay your eggs, we can discuss the footage, eh? I'm worried we'll miss the laying. This thing only has so much battery, and if it wastes and then you lay the... Time's of the essence here. None of this adds up. Why on earth do you care if the cinema shuts down? When you get paid a low wage and get mistreated by customers? Your story doesn't add up. That's a good point. Okay, no, look. Only I hold dominion over my gut, Olive Man. I don't know what apes sound like. That was a dog. Okay, look, you got the wrong idea. I can't do animal noises. Okay, compromise. Let me film the laying, as we agreed. Then I can explain myself fully. And, you know, finish my explanation in full. If you're not content with my explanation for literally anything, I'll delete the footage and start again from scratch. You promise? Pinky swear, Daddy-o. Let's go. Alright then, guess I better. Oh, well that happened. I think I've given birth, guys. Cool. Did you get it? Every oozing second. You also got them all in the hole, even without ample preparation. What can I say? I've got great aim. Very impressive. Great at getting it in the hole. Thanks, I'm a master of staring my own ass. Years of expertise? You know it, hun. Right, now, explain yourself. Why did the MC want to give birth in the funfair anyways? Dark, very close to food, greasy. I think those were the explanations given. Which I feel like could be a lot of other places as well, but... It's for the plot. The deep plot that we've got going on here, obviously. Fully. Why do you care so much about some biohazardous cinema's closure? Why go to all this trouble? Okay, okay. Sentimental music. They could have given birth in a McDonald's. This is true, but I feel like a McDonald's... If you ever gone to a McDonald's at night, they are so bright. I feel like that's definitely not the dark aspect they were looking for. McDonald's are like the brightest beacons of light at night anywhere. Look, I've truly explained the basics to you already, definitely. The theatre is dying due to the rumours about the place being haunted. I feel like that would just make it more interesting. But it's greater than that, truly. Our cinema Each and every cinema, in fact, is destined to go the way of the dodo at this rate. Wait, all cinemas? The trash can? But trash cans get emptied. You have to wait for the eggs to hatch. But if the trash can gets emptied and the babies get crouched, you know? What makes you say that? The same reason that video rental stores and the creepy mustachioed dude selling bootleg VHS tapes door to door died out. Spinning disc players? What? No! Video killed the radio star? The internet! Isn't that the cat meme database? With porn? Yeah, but now they've got videos. Videos on the internet. You hate to see it. Non-pornographic ones too. God, no. They've got entire sites dedicated just to showing movies. And with directors beginning to just put their movies straight up on there without even considering physical theaters, well, why would people leave their own familiar hovels when they could just watch the same movie even cheaper online? So, where do you go? This just sounds like advancement. Evolution. It's more convenient for everyone. It's not like that. The cinema employs me and Mr. Dickens. You just get a job on one of those sites. You said it yourself, you're technically minded, you'd excel at it. It's not me that I'm worried about. It's Mr. Dickens. Aww. He's old, set in his ways. He's extraordinarily savvy at running a physical business, but I know he wouldn't bridge the gap. The physical silver screen is all he knows. This is genuinely like a real life problem. I meet a lot of people at my job because we do like IT stuff. We help people with IT issues, basically. Not really that way. We help people like figure out how to do stuff online sometimes. I don't know how to explain it without like saying what I do exactly. But I also do a different part of the business. But it happens in the business. Like, there are so many people, even like just in their 40s or like even 30s, who just don't know how to use the internet at all. They're kind of like screwed when it comes to like jobs and stuff. Because like everything requires you to know like how to use the internet nowadays. It's kind of sucks. I guess it'll improve over time, but truth is, as much as I love the cinema, it's Mr. Dickens that I feel truly indebted to. He's given me so much, taught me so much. He's like a father to me. I said he's like a substitute father. I'm on this. He told me once that showing movies to the world has been his dream ever since he was my age. If his dream dies, a part of him does too. I can't allow it to happen. I'm not sitting down anyway. Please don't sit down, my eggs are there. I know we can get people to come back if we can release something truly engaging. You think a weird green thing giving birth in a hole in a fun fair is the real thing to do that for you? I mean, some people will be into that, but I don't know. I don't know about this plan, bro. Something new, something people can't find anywhere else. I mean, yeah, that is that, but I know people would love to hear a new story, even if it's weird. Hey, that was a beautiful natural thing. It wasn't weird. If it's one they can connect with. Look, this footage. I'm not just asking you to do this for me. I'm asking you to do this for Mr. Dickens and his dream. I know it's a lot to ask, to allow yourself to become vulnerable before a whole town of people who spurned you, or for a man you've never even met. It's kind of a lot. But maybe you understand the importance of dreams like I do. Or maybe you'll do it for me. Route diverging choice. We must save. File 2, we have a save. Egg-laying scene, heart to heart. I mean, I feel like we want to get the good route, right? And I feel like the good route is gonna be saying yes. We'll try another route another time, but dude, Shiner, you have no idea how gnarly it is to how happy that. Thank you, sincerely. Everyone's gonna see me give birth. This is just like the internet all over again. This footage is one of a kind, it really is. Hell, this footage alone tells a story that I don't think anyone has ever seen before, save you or me. I'm not sure they're gonna want to see it, but... Pity it's so short though, hey. Don't ask me to draw it out. Giving birth is... sure, it's very difficult. If this was the whole movie, I'd be set content-wise, but alas, the movie needs to be 40 minutes or longer to even qualify as a feature-length film. Dude, just stretch the footage, it's fine. I do that all the time. Nobody even notices. I don't know if an indie short film would drag the same crowds out that a feature-length movie would. That most certainly is a pickle, yes. Can't give birth again, though. Say, I've got an idea. Okay, so, this is a big thing to ask, but... What if you and I got more footage tomorrow? You know, of you. Of me? You'd have it as a documentary? That's somehow worse. I'm not sure why. That feels somehow worse to me. I'm not really sure why it feels worse, but... You're not wrong, but... Of me? We could go on a movie date, but we're filming it? Yeah. I know it sounds strange, but... The footage of you that I just got is easily the freshest thing I've filmed yet. It's different, that's for sure. It really is. You think people want to see more of me? I know they do, I'm cute. Not the 6 nipples, but absolutely. It's fine if you're not sure yet, you can give me your answer tomorrow. I'd be honored if you were willing, though. Anyway, you fine to make your own way home? I can't walk. I just shot 5 green bowling balls out of my rear end, Oliver. Far too much ass trauma. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't allow that. They've stopped movie showings for less. Right? I feel like they wouldn't allow that. I've been thinking that for a while. I feel like this is not something you're allowed to put. Maybe they have different rules in this phone world. But I feel like you're not really allowed to do this. But, yeah, okay. I guess we'll find out. Okay, idea. How's about we borrow the discarded bike left over there, I pedal, and you ride in the basket, like E.T. That sounds agreeable, yes. Unless the movie fits the people into it too. I severely feel like he's overestimating the amount of people who are going to be wanting to watch this. Okay, he said monster fuckers, right? I feel like... Okay, so... You've shrunk your audience down just to, like, monster fuckers and people who want to see weird shit. But you've shrunk it even more, just to people who specifically would be okay with seeing some creature give birth. That's a really small subset of people, I feel like. I don't know if things have changed in this new what is it called? Post-Dialvergence world? I don't think it was called that, but that's a really cool name, they can have that. But I feel like that's a really small subset of people. I feel like Oliver is thinking, I'd want to watch this. But then you get actual people in these seats, I'm really not sure they're gonna want to. I really feel like that's such a small subset of people. Anyway. Morning, Shriner. Rise and shine. Rise and shrine. That's my new thing now, I'm gonna say that. I'm not. Narrator, I'm bored. You just woke up. I know. I do this every day. It's boring to me now. You eat roadkill daily. Oh, but that never seems to lose its appeal. It's the thrill of the hunt. They're already dead. I'm a carnivore. I crave protein, father. Carnivore my ass. I've seen you eat like 3 banana peels in the last 4 or so days alone. I also crave potassium, yes. Most people who crave potassium tend eat the delicious banana meat inside the peel, you know. Well, the peels are all I tend to find in the dumpster, so... Look, if you're so bored, I can eat roadkill? You can. Yay. But you can also do literally anything else, which I strongly recommend doing instead. Right? You could ride a bicycle. I have the limb coordination of a sentient carrot, but with limbs. Also, I just gave birth. I feel like that's not very comfortable. I also lack a bicycle. Yeah, let's put a bit of a damper on the aimless cycling plan. Can you draw? That's a lot going on here. I aim to one day draw Bigfoot out in the open. And then, I am dumbfounded. Why do we keep coming back to the semi-mythical ape man? We've never discussed him before. Semi-mythical. So you admit there's a chance. See, Bigfoot does not exist. Bigfoot does not exist. Bigfoot does not. Bigfoot is real and horny, and I will find him. Except, you haven't been able to find Bigfoot yet. Even with your life savings of 25 cents, sank into making a measure-long phone call to Bigfoot Hunt film crew, who you reckon came the closest to finding him. So backup plan. Oliver wishes to finish filming his bizarre cinematic opus today. You could always, I don't know, help him do exactly that? Sounds like effort. What's in it for me? I don't know. What do you most crave from this drab cosmic orb that you're confined to? The sweet release of death. The Bigfoot was narrator's eggs, and that's why. Yeah, he's just trying to, what's the word? Like, psychically project that he doesn't exist, so he doesn't have to remember. I'd date Bigfoot. You know exactly what I'm looking for. Ew. In that case, it's a no-brainer. Is it a no-brainer, you say? Oliver's a pervert, man. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, narrator. It was a messy breakup, massive F. Massive F to them, I guess. Oh, you hate to see it. He's a scary little goblin man, and he's clearly into freaky shit. Most of all, you. You really think so? He's into little freaky old me? I do, unfortunately. And what if he isn't? Hey, if he isn't, and the movie still does well, he'll make a killing from royalties, if the movie does well. Those two of the same sentence. Why, there'd be no prostitute too expensive for you to hire. You could even purchase sex from politicians if you feel like betting filth. I love betting literal filth. Hell yeah, fuck pit. Can I say this on Twitch? I don't think I'm not sure I can. Now keep in mind, lobbying government cabinet members for depraved corruption sex can end badly for both parties. I care not. Betting absolute filth, here I come. I'd especially avoid betting Dialtown's mayor. Silence, disembodied cricket, I've made my mind up. To the cinema we go. Away. Maybe narrator also dated Mothman. Narrator's just blasting through them cryptids. Hi Narrows, I feel like you shouldn't be here for this. Chapter 2, what the dickens? Hi Narrows, how's it going? I really just feel like you shouldn't be here for this one. Oh, I'm getting banned today, aren't I? Hey, hey, hey! Shriner, my muse and ghoulish life companion. Hello, hear me? I'm... the whole game hasn't been like this. I say, lying. Listen, how fareth thee on this fine spring morning? You know what, fuck it. All the finer for seeing you. Hubba hubba. Okay, not sure what that came out my receiver. I've never said that before in my life. I bring these things out of people, I know. Hi, hello. Please don't tell anyone that I'm like this. Don't worry, King. I love you the way you are. Look, honestly, hubbas and whatnot aside, I'm just super stoked to see you. That little demon, he's... Hello, little Billy. Ah. Little Billy, I beseech you, Could you please go bother literally anyone else in Dialtown today? Little man, little creature. Well, yes, I could, which is what makes this all the more special. I swear to Phone God, you low center of gravity hobgoblin. So, what you gonna do about it, huh? You can't physically attack me, Plaid Daddy, not unless you want to get sentenced to life on the electric chair. China, I implore you. Murder him with your bare hands. I'll back up your alibi, please. Narrows? I don't know. I really just don't know. But we're here now. Wasn't the TV hobo guy God? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Maybe they have multiple gods, I don't know. Anything could happen at this point. Alright, enough. Scram, you hoodied gremlin. Or what? Come on now. You know I'll cartwheel kick you in the formless gonads. Fine, fine. I got some weird looking bugs I found under my dad's mattress to fry under my magnifying glass anyway. Ciao, bozos. Oliver, shouldn't he be in school right now? But he didn't. He didn't hear me. And look where we are now. Oh, it was something about weekends. I didn't read that, sorry. Now, as far as I know, little Billy got suspended recently for turning the staircase in his school into a makeshift water slide. Well, that didn't sound so bad. He didn't use water for the fluid part of the water slide. Juvie would be too good for him. He needs to be government contained. Would he use blood? I don't know. Thanks for scaring him off, by the way. That one, he scares me. Anything for you, Oliver. Anything you say? Well, I'm not giving birth again, so. Just be glad you guys missed the whole giving birth thing. So I take it that you are indeed willing to assist me in filming this groovy feature-length picture then? I'm willing to direct a movie with you if that's what you mean. Why am I the more normal one out of this little couple here? I have 6 nipples. I should not be the more normal one out of us two. Daraj, you don't have to be here. You really don't have to be here. Please, nobody has to be here for this. It can just be me. I'll stream to 0 viewers, but you don't have to see this. It was indeed what I meant, yes. Oh, by the way, Mr. Dickens should be passing this encounter at any moment, and I'm gonna ask him to relieve me from my post so I can finish filming the movie. Please don't do that, hear me, I would legitimately get banned. Look how funny it is. It's a very funny game, I'll be honest. It knows my exact sense of humor for some reason. So wait, I'm about to meet Mr. Dickens? Wait, I haven't been paying attention, I have to meet Mr. Dickens. Anything I need to know before I make a fool out of both myself and you? Specifically, yeah. There is one thing, actually. I might need you to back me up on an itty bitty fib of mine. Hell yeah, man, I love sinning. Time to fucking L-I-E. I nearly said that wrong. I can spell, I promise. Hey, now. I don't exactly see this as a barefaced lie, per se. More of a subtle, less blatant lie. Don't spill the beans, man. What's up? So, like, I haven't really been as honest with Mr. Dickens about the progress of the film as I should have. He thinks it's basically finished, doesn't he? Oh my god, me too, bestie, I understand. Well, right on the money. You should be a green diviner of some sort. So, any idea what next week's winning lottery numbers might be? Bold of you to assume I can count. That sounds the most accurate one. You do know that, say, 6 is larger than 3, right? Well... I believe you. I have no reason not to. Oh, shit. Look groovy, here he comes. I always look groovy. Ah! British! Ah! Why are you not nodding now? This is the least weird thing that's happened this stream. Tally ho, gents. I'm British. I can't do a British accent. I am British. Bloody fine afternoon, innit? Oh-ho. Right then. I believe introductions are in order. Fuck. Right now? Okay, I guess we're all Texas now. Shriner, this is my groovy mentor, employer, and good pal, Ebenezer Dickens, who is now for some reason Texan. Charmed. Yeehaw. Mr. Dickens, this is Shriner, my reading friend. Just your friend? Well, I'm not saying this one. Don't you mean your green boyfriend? Alright, Oliver, my boy. Tut tut tut. You assured me that you wanted the rest of the evening off for a strictly cinematographical foray. I do, Mr. Dickens. Oh, very well, very well. As long as we have a finished flick by the end of this evening, everything should be right as rain. Oh, speaking of, you did tell me that the movie's nearing completion, did you not, old chum? Oh, of course, sir. Progress has been as gnarly as can be. One more day's filming's all we'll need, I reckon. You've cursed everyone with the bane of Texas. I hope you're happy. Jolly good show, my boy. My boy. Because I'm afraid that our utilities bills are beyond due, and I don't know how much longer we can keep this show running. How long have those bills been on your desk? We all have the same voice now, there's only one Texan voice. A few weeks at the very least. Yikes. I hope you still have electricity in here. Well, you see, old chum. Yeehaw, if you take a good hard gander at the ceiling. Those light bulbs. You may notice that I have merely strung lanterns from the rooftop. Are those fireflies in the lanterns? Kerosene's out of our budget, I'm afraid, old top. Old top? Well, this is grim. But this movie might just bring the people back. For the new people in chat, the movie so far is just a video of me giving birth to eggs. So, just to keep y'all up to date on that. And if it doesn't, we'll just have to close our doors for the rest of time eternal. Yeehaw, no pressure, lads. Right, we'd better get to work then, since there's just so much at stake. Say, Oliver, before you go, could you hastily fetch my pocket watch from my desk? I assure you it'll take but a jiffy. You bet, Mr. Dickens. One portable clock on a string coming up. Now then. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get a talking to. It would seem that you and I have a solitary moment together. Thank you, Narrows. I'm gonna have to tell my little story again. When I was curling my hair right before the stream, I did a very foolish thing. I put the wire of the curling rod in my mouth, and I leaned over to use both my hands to do someone with a bit of hair, and I whacked that curling iron right on my chest, and now I have a massive burn right down my chest. And all the skin came off. So, but the hair looks good, so I'm pretty happy with that. That's the only good thing that's come out today. Oh, we're out of Texas, thank God. Okay, we're normally. Like how Mr. Dickens just accepted you as well as Oliver's boyfriend when you said it. New age, baby! Listen, every parent wants nothing more than their child to bring me home, of all people. They want nothing more, trust me. I am the peak of parental acceptance. I promise you. Why do you need portable time anyway? Wait, I see it. Shit's always happening in the present. Who cares what the clock has to say? The correct time is right now. Also, I can't remember what time it is usually. Oh, I've gotta go. Tally ho! Well, some of us have jobs and engagements and other such obligations that require diligent timekeeping to keep up with. All of that sounds dreadful. I'm sorry for your loss. Massive L. It matters not anyway, as I do apologize profusely for the deceit. My pocket watch is presently in my pocket. I merely orchestrated this momentary interruption in order for us to have a brief moment to speak. Maybe he's not accepting me as Oliver's boyfriend. Maybe I'm about to get like... I'm about to get the parent talk. The shotgun talk, as I believe they call it. About what? I'm gonna date him anyway, but... How is that thing staying on his face? The eyeglass. Well, you see, that's Texas. You've cursed me with Texas. Well, you see, I wanted to ask you to take good care of my boy Oliver. It is the shotgun dog. You see, I once had a family, but alas, my wife is no longer of this world, and my own sons have all left the nest, so to speak. I needed to use both my hands for something, and I don't have any desk space. So when I'm curling my hair, I have to sit on the edge of the bed and put like one of those little tiny, like, what are they called? Like, little tiny mirrors that rotate, like travel mirrors. I had to put one of them on my, like, bedside table thing. There's no other space to, like, put the curling iron down. So I just had to, like, hold it in my mouth. It could have been worse. I could have put the actual hot bit in my mouth. That would have been really bad. But instead I held the wire, so it was only slightly bad. I achieved what I was trying to achieve, but I also have lost a good patch of skin on my chest, so... Hey now, listen, I got done what I needed to get done, so... Anyway. Whoa dude, you have a nest too? Somehow I feel as though you may be referring to a literal nest, rather than a figurative one. Desperate falsehood. Don't be daft, me? A nest? Me? Little me? Look, I'm not here to judge your past or even Oliver's choice of acquaintances. For your information, we're a little more than just acquaintances. Excuse you, Mr. Dickens. He has seen me give birth. At least it was just a patch, yes. It could be significantly worse. Imbecile, that's pretty rude. Come on now. Yes, perhaps. Look, Oliver's a young man. It is his time to make his own place in the world. Forge his own future, carve his own frontiers, and all that developmental riffraff. Oliver is much like myself, in that he once had a family but no longer does. Aw, he's an orphan. Sometimes fate compels two people to stick together. Like the floor of the cinema. Perhaps you and Oliver were fated to cross paths, just as he and I were. Both of these are agreed on. So you're saying it's destiny, baby? Perhaps not. Pipboard. After all, who are you and I to dictate what the stars wish to see? Did you just Google synonyms for idiot? I find that the worth of one's life is often measured by the strength of the bonds one holds. And the measure of their wildest dreams too, perhaps. Mr. Dickens' best dad, honestly. Daddy Dickens, let's go. Because what is life without purpose, without drive? Tell me, lad, what, do you have a dream? Gravel. You know what? Yes. Gravel. It's the most appropriate response. Do you wish to own gravel? Consume it? Fixate upon it incessantly? I'm afraid I don't understand. Yeah. Gravel. Very good, yes. Cramble. I knew, King. Listen, I know, I understand. Lad, all of them asking is that you do your best to encourage, oh my god, to encourage Oliver, raise his spirit should they falter, and ensure that he finishes his film. It's really hard to do a British accent when you're already British. By any means necessary. Okay. Yes, sir. Short of removing his fingers with a pair of bolt cutters, perhaps. Can do, sir. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Superb. That's just what I like to hear. Knucklehead I like. That's a fun one. Rightio, Ollie's... Whoa, I'm Australian. Where did that come from? Rightio, Ollie's back, baby. Mr. Dickens, I scoured your desk, moved all your papers, but alas, there was nary a watch to be found. Oh, would you look at that. My pocket watch was in my pocket this whole time. Nice one. I should have figured, since that's where its own name indicates it ought to be. I like the word ought. My, what a bumbling fool you have for an employer. Ho ho ho. Now, huddle off, you two. Come on, Shriner. We got a cinema to save. I keep forgetting her name is El Shriner. Alright, wait, before we go, Mr. Dickens, I don't know what I'm trying to ask. Yes, lad? Yes, lad? Can you take me to the fun fair? I refuse to accept the sovereignty of Britain. I feel like as an Irish person I should say this, but I also am very curious about this. Does your phone box have a smaller phone inside? Why, you perverted scallywag! You can't just ask a gentleman about his bloody unmentionables. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I've only lived in this phone world for 2 hours. I don't understand how this works mechanically. I mean, we'll just be going. Bye, Mr. Dickens. Nice introducing you too. I didn't realize that would be a thing that I shouldn't ask. No, I didn't mean it. Oh, I didn't see what he said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be lewd and indecent. I just wondered. I was curious. I guess it was purple text. I've figured out the text is like different emotion. The colors, they're different emotions, right? I think purple is like sexual. I should have put that together in my brain beforehand. I didn't. I didn't mean to ask your dad about his dick. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. My bad, my B, bro. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will never speak again, except for the next rest of my life. And cough. The nerve of that bowler hat wearing aristocratic. Hey now, Mr. Dickens is no aristocrat. He operates his own business. He wears a monocle, that's what it's called. The business is badly failing, to be fair. The monocle, though... Okay, fine. You've got me on the monocle. How does he keep that on there? I'm still... To play Dickens' advocate, you did ask him about his unmentionables. What, his tiny phone? Yes, that! Decent. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Might be. Mr. Dickens is a gentleman, you know? You can't just ask him about his... Oh, who cares about social norms, about society's spurnful notions. I'm crass. I'm vulgar. I'm a man. I care. Not in general, but I do care about what Mr. Dickens thinks. Okay, that's fair. Might be. He's given me a hell of a lot. Been thoroughly gnarly to me. Really don't want him thinking I condone. Hell, I'm just glad that we still have the day off to film after that embarrassment. I'm sorry, Oliver. Because boy, if we didn't. Right, about that. Stop googling synonyms for things to call me. What now? Well, if we're making a movie about you, then what we need is lore. Just like WebSMP. Lore? Wait, what did he say? Info about you, story content. Something for the audience to chew over, more than the birth video. Orange. Both jerky is chewy. You didn't that time? Sure, sure. I'll believe you. Right, but I think we'd really struggle if we tried to structure a whole 90-minute plot around dried horse meat. Sainsbury's did it. Unless? No. I'm sure we can find something far juicier. Oh, excuse me, I can't breathe. Juicy. Right, yeah, no. Horse jerky is dry and salty. What we need is something truly wretched to hook our captive viewers in. Oh, I can do wretched. Don't worry, I can do wretched. Something extraterrestrial, perhaps. Are you calling me an alien? Oliver? Hmm? Did I or did I not wheel you home yesterday on a bicycle while you sat hunched in the basket? Okay. I did also make that reference, so that is fair. No, don't say these things about me. It's not my name. It's only kind of like my name. Just have the MC eat roadkill again? For the second time? I guess we didn't actually eat it before. I kind of want to eat roadkill in the game, not in real life. So I kind of wanted to ask, and don't take this personally. Are you some kind of funky alien? Excuse you, I am not. I am... maybe. Like, what exactly are you? That's a personal question. Okay, fine. I guess you gotta give a little before folks just volunteer that sort of info. It's between you and me. I am totally a human. Are you making fun of me? No, not like that at all. My voice is going, I'm sorry. I just don't get the secrecy is all, I guess. It's a boundary, Oliver. Okay, sorry. That's completely fair. I should really know better. You know, what we need is something that will really hit home. Trina, are you come to my domicile? To your tent. Come to my tent. Wait, you're inviting me into your tent? If we want strange kooky lords to make friend and foe alike shit their britches. My tent is likely our ace in the hole. It's not, I know, I wrote it myself. Radical! Let us make haste then. To my tent, which is definitely a great place. Welcome to Casa de la Meme. Feel free to piss anywhere that isn't my box bed. I will instantly reclaim it via a fetid red urine stream if I must. If it's red, you should... well, maybe it's fine for me. Though if you do shit in the corner, do wipe before sitting down on any surfaces. I'm not an animal, after all. Whoa. I'm in your lair. Eee. Oh, I mean, like... yeah, right. This is, like, gnarly and junk, I guess. You're doing an adorably poor job of hiding your excitement about my piss layer. It's just really intriguing, you know? You have no idea how long I've been wondering exactly what your lair looked like, you know? Now you know. It looks like garbage. Listen. Until I can be extremely cursed and bound as an amulet and removable from your body, you can't call me that, okay? I have to be extremely cursed first. You mean like for the last 36 hours or so? Yep, and boy, what a day and a half that was. So, right. I'm now, in fact, brandishing my camera, so let's get to filming then. Right, so, what should I be doing? I'm gonna do a dance? I can do a little dance. Well, is it a good dance? No, absolutely not. Right, scratch that then. Oh hey, maybe we should record some actor commentary for like the press release and junk. But I'm so shy. My lifestyle is atypical. A whole lot of folks out there have messy abodes, you know. The connection might make you come off to the audience as a real flutterbomb. What? You can be what the kids call relatable. You're right, maybe I am. Sure. Let's just agree to everything. You really mean it? Just you watch, dude. You'll be the bee's knees. Oh, it's me. I haven't seen myself in so long I forgot what I looked like. Grotesque. Can you state your name for the camera, sir? Sounds about right.
Oh.
Ah, I see. Let's move on. I shouldn't have done that. Let's just move on from the commentary idea, maybe. Move on to something that doesn't place my pricey equipment anywhere near that mug of yours. How did I bite that? I don't have a mouth. Yes, fair. So what now, Chief? I guess you could just act candid? Candid? Like a dog? The only dog I know particularly well is also a man and a hobo. And God? And God. Relatable. Yeah, don't act like him. People cross the street to avoid him. You don't like God? I tried to punch him. The dude begs for change when he can just conjure matter at will. That's peak laziness. I'd do it too. You gotta marvel at the hustle though. Look, just do whatever you normally do when you're at home for an extended period of time, okay? Mark down days on my calendar till I hit the average age of death? Seems pretty me. Firstly, you going off the average human mortality age? Because, let's face it, that probably doesn't apply to you in the slightest. Well, how else do I predict my own natural demise? Do other egg layers have shortish lifespans? I think turtles and such live for like, forever? Ouch, that's rough. But, hey, the least you groove your lifestyle ought to shave a few years off that, right? So, more cough nectar. Ironically, chugging cough nectar once again becomes the cure. Dude, I used to drink, like, just straight cough syrup when I was a kid. I used to, like, if they left the bottle, like, outside my room, because I was sick all the time, right? I have CVID, right? I'm just sick all the time. But if they left the bottle, like, outside my room, I'd just go out and, like, chug that shit. It tasted good. And that probably explains a lot, but it tasted good, right? This shit tastes nice. People drink thickened synthetic raspberry syrup to feel normal? Oh, just tasteless hat kids with common colds. Don't worry, the rest of us drink it for the right reasons. Phew, had me worried there for a second. Don't do that? Well, yeah, don't do that. Okay, let me clarify. You shouldn't do that. But I did it, so. And look where I am now. Oh, and secondly, yeah, you see, that waiting for death mumbo jumbo is far too relatable. But wait, isn't relatable good? Corn cob jam exists? That sounds vile, bro. Sounds nasty. I mean, corn is just bad by itself, but corn cob jam? Nah. Put that shit back where it belongs. In hell. I mean, but is it? What exactly is our cinematic vision here? Wasn't it to make the audience shit themselves? Right, exactly. But I can't personally vouch for ever having shat myself from sheer empathy alone, you know? Speak for yourself. Ah, balls. I wasn't filming that and that was a perfect punchline. Can you say that again so I can record it, please? Sorry, but I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago at any given moment. God, me. It's me for real, for real. Even what you said just there? I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to remember who you are. Oliver. Name's Oliver. I work at a dilapidated cinema. I'm a total hunk. We're kinda dating. We're kinda dating? Kinda dating, you guys. Ah, he said it. Anyway. Kinda filming a movie right now? Ramen O's. Oh, that's soup, right? 12 jam tarts? Damn, how are they gonna get you those? I kinda want jam tarts right now. I have no reason not to believe any of that. Right, groovy. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear what? Note to self. Feeding Shriner lines at intervals of exactly 5 seconds may increase authenticity of its line delivery, as it'll almost definitely think the script is happening for real. What was that? Nothing. You know, scratch that. Maybe we should get some funky environment shots and then move to another location. Never let them take you to a secondary location. Speaking of funky, we should use each setting to its advantage, and this setting screams oddity to me. So you want me to scream oddity aloud? Nah, that's hardly groovy storytelling. Isn't the real show don't tell? So do you want me to do the dance or not? Look, I like you, Shiner. Oh, you like me? I like you a lot? You like me a lot? Okay. But something tells me that if you do the dance, our relationship will be fundamentally altered because of it. Sounds right, yeah. You think it'd tear our bond asunder or instantly turn it hypersexual? Depends on how I react, honestly. No. We need something that utilizes the uniqueness of the cesspit. The setting. You can call it a cesspit. Send a mysterious man in a full suit and a bowler hat to my address. Oh, that's a response to the previous thing I said. I thought that was just a request. I would have done it, but... Anyway. You could whip up something gnarly to show to the camera? No man, you're in defeat. With cautious hesitation, I urge you to continue. Well, I've probably got a clean-ish sock somewhere around here. Here we go. Me only sock. Don't mind the hole, I added that myself. Lets my scabs breathe. Man, that is gnarly. All my socks have holes in, and it's very sad. I'm very sad about it. I can't afford more socks. What's the other one anyway? Did you lose it? No. I found this one. Man, this is prime biopic content. Is it? Is it really? Can you tell me about your parents, please? I would also love to know. Gotta get that origin story outlined. What if I don't remember my parents? Well, could work the orphan angle. Is being an orphan fun? Isn't he an orphan? Take it from me, losing your parents is the most fun you'll ever have. Damn, fair enough, King. Okay, I will. Watch out! You get to eat gruel. I do love free gruel. Now, I'll just make something up. The orphan shtick's too cliche. We're going for originality, aren't we? Originality and or making a bathtub-sized wad of solid cash. Yes, why is that sentence so hard to say? I'll just make up something tragic. On the spot. What? Which part, Yumi? Which part? Alright then, ready when you are. Very tragic and sad. It is me. I am very tragic. What does that say at the bottom? Note to Oliver. Give dog gramophone head in post. Yours gnarliest, Oliver. With the losing parents line. Some people take it different ways, I guess. My name is Shriner. I was born and raised in an oppressive shoe factory. Very evil and oppressive. Day in and day out, I manufactured shoes for feet I would never even sniff. Okay, odd criteria for tragedy, we go on. The shoes themselves were made out of poverty. Okay, get it, your life sucks, give us new information. Shoe factory moment. Get some pogs for the shoe factory. I slept in a gigantic pair of clogs made for an ogre in Denmark. Clogs in Danish. What era is this set in? You say that as if there were ever ogres in Denmark. There could be ogres in Denmark. Does the timeline matter? I suppose not. Besides, have you ever been to Denmark? Not specifically, no. See, you can't say crud then. Well, you know, ogres are real and Denmark isn't. I don't believe in Sweden, actually. 1864. Sounds about right. Doesn't sound correct, but I don't have enough data to refute it. Plus, the ogres are wrecked, constantly. Okay, no. No, not the ogre, damn it. Is nothing sacred to you? No. No. It's ogre lore, pal. I will not allow you to tarnish my vision. The Ogadong stays. Much like Shrek. Okay, look, not to sound rude, but this is not working. Wait, what did I click? I didn't, whatever. Out there? Something. I said something. Pal, I'm having weird thoughts about the ogre now, and I'm getting all sweaty, and don't think about the ogre too hard. I'm honestly worried that you've awakened something in me, and I don't like it. Oh, boo-hoo. Does someone get sweaty from visualizing ogre-weeness? Let us never think about this fabricated origin story again, thank you. How's the film gonna start then? Yes, you do. No roses in Narnia. That's the same letter. It must be true. Maybe we need to just start later in the story? Will the audience get what happened previously without context? Do you have context that'll explain why a hexanippled isopod person with green skin and a head made out of an array of stitched together fabrics and skins is walking around? Right. Let's just not bring up the notion then. I'm sure we can leave that for a potential sequel or something. Radical, let's. Alright, so after you left, whatever nondescript location you happen to have crawled out of, where'd you end up? Most of what happened next is a bit of a blur. But I do remember one place from my past. Captivity. Wait, were you in prison? Yeah, but I wasn't actually referring to people prison. People prison? You know, jail for humans. Human jail? Well, yeah, of course I meant human jail. Where else could you possibly mean? Even I don't know. Even I don't know. The zoo. Ah, right, you meant flamingo jail. Do not feed the hairy ones. Yes, welcome to my world, Narrows. Feast your eyes, Olive Man. The big house. You certain this is a good place to set your tragic past? You don't think captivity is tragic enough? Kinda hard to be truly bummed out while sitting next to a tapir? 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 So you're telling me... I know what they are, I just don't know how to pronounce that. It's one of those words I've only ever read, you know? So you're telling me if you got excruciatingly bad news. Define excruciatingly bad. Let's say you found out your third pet rock was fucked up in a tornado. Oh no. Okay, that'd be absolutely heart-wrenching. Continue. If you found out about this while outside the tapir enclosure, would the mere presence of a nearby tapir really soften the blow much? I think it'd really hit once I'm out of visual proximity of the bullshit the tapir would do naught to comfort you, and you... Ah, who is this gentleman? Theodore Russelbelt, adventurer. I see. What is this guy's voice going to be? I have no idea. What? Where are we with this one? What is this gonna be? What? I can't do voices. What's this I hear? Here we go, there we go. The roar of adventure, mayhaps. Oh god, not you. Shriner, my featherless, mostly, bipedal green friend. You've returned at last. Listen, it happens to the best of us Narrows, by which I mean me and you. We are the best of everyone. And we are also possibly extremely haunted. I have not returned. I merely came back to this location temporarily. You returned! Okay, yeah, I'm back. Bully to that then, I say, Hey, sorry to interject. Doting kind of boyfriend of Shriner here. Oh, kind of boyfriend. You know? Anyway. French? I don't think I can do French. Oui, oui. How's it hanging? I don't think I can do French. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what's gonna come out with me if I try French. It's gonna have to just be loud. Egads, another specimen. Hello, my equally featherless but decidedly less green friend. What brings you to my wondrous sanctum of miscellaneous beasts and other foul monstrosities today? Backseating allowed? Yes. Backseating allowed. I don't think there's much backseating possible in this game. No, I won't do that. Backseating may be allowed, but it doesn't mean I'll listen to it. Oh, nothing much, sir. I think the best ending is where I get to kiss this gentleman in a fez. It does make sense, right? It does make sense. I'm just documenting Shriner. Why did I name myself Shriner? We're producing a groovy movie about his life together. My, what a thrilling notion. You know, Sonny, in a way, our goals are very much aligned. The sacrifices we make, dedicating our very lives solely to documenting the most noble of beasts. So the public may know their terrible ferocity. Is that how you spell ferocity? I'm not sure it is. I'll allow it. Australian. I can kind of do Australian. Definitely can't do Florida. I don't know what that is, so... It doesn't exist? Or does it? Maybe. You gotta find out. It's not the fez, really, that does it for me. the fez is just a part of this. It's not a necessity. Oof. Evil Narnian twin. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it's groovy. Very groovy. Yes, bully to that. Nope. Australian doesn't work. It doesn't stick. Oh god, they're mingling. I'll try again. Right, mate. You know what I think would be a truly Nope. It's gotta be just loud. You know what I think would be a truly stupendous idea, my lad? Why, we should exchange information, comrade, to strengthen both of our dossiers. So dossiers? I don't know. Hell yeah, that sounds gnarly, man. Oh, hell no, Oliver, you couldn't possibly fraternize with the enemy. Don't look at me like that. The enemy? Mon cher. Oh, he is French. No, we can't have another Texan, there's too many Texans already. Mon cher, I'm just a humble documentarian, not unlike your dear fezzed partner. And I must say, I do admire your choice in hatwear, my dear friend. Likewise, sir. It is a good hat. Say, how'd you like to be in our film, Mr... Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You mean to say you haven't heard of me? I'm sure Oliver doesn't read Mustachioed Assholes Monthly, Theo. I actually finished every issue from 1995 onwards for your information. My boy, I am Theodore Russelbelt, famed adventurer, explorer, documentarian, and zoomaster. And yes, I would simply adore the opportunity to appear in your film as a primary source of zoological hogwash. This is a development for sure. Say, for purely cinematographical reasons. You just got the French vibes. Do you have any baby photos of Shriner? I have baby photos of me. I'm afraid Shriner was no longer juvenile when I found his... I can't read. I'm afraid Shriner was no longer juvenile when it found its way into our spurnful clutches. But I do have some photos of it au naturel. I kind of just don't wear clothes though in this game, right? I think that's... Theo, you wouldn't. Oh, that's hardly that scandalous. Shriner's naked right now. Oh yeah, exactly. I feel like I've been naked this whole game. I shouldn't be too worried about that. Wait, how long have I been? Ah, drat. You're correct, my friend. That being said, you ought to see the angle I snapped in number 4. The angle leaves very little to the depraved imagination. May I see the Oliver? A word, please. Oh, I think we gotta... We'll be right back, okay? Do return, yes. I have yet to show you the photos of Shriner riding on his old tricycle, after all. They're so wonderfully ill-fitting. Tremendously gawkable, yes. He does have a French vibe. If I could do a French accent, he would have one, but... Hey, are you doing okay? You kind of flipped your load back there. Yeah, well, duh. You were chit-chatting with my former captor. Oh, alright. Yeah, sorry, I realized how that might have just looked. But hey, he said he wants to be in the movie, isn't that? If you put him in it, I walk. Unless you, like, put devil horns on him and dub his footage to make him say dumb shit. Again, please don't actually do that. They will just ban you for anything, so... You know, that does give me a groovy segue into the golden question. The golden question? Well, yeah, we gotta consider villainy. Are you saying we have to consider a life of crime? Right, I'm sold. We just need a gun, a getaway ride. I suggest a large stray dog. Maybe God. Nary an old woman shall be shared from our combined mugging wrath. Let's be spared. How do we get to... No granny mugging. We're discussing cinema. I never worry. They banned me here, I'll just go to YouTube. Crimwa indeed. What I meant to ask was, is our movie gonna have some kind of maniacal villain? Don't most stories have villains? Yeah, I mean... most successful stories tend to have some kind of hurdle for the protagonist to overcome, you know? I will go to YouTube. Everyone's doing it nowadays, it's the big thing. There's very seldom character development to be had in merely loafing around, vegetating in trash after all. Speak for yourself. No, do not get Shrine banned. Thank you very much. Oh, don't you want to join me in the trash? You know, holding hands. Okay, maybe that can't be an entire scene, but I can squeeze it in somehow to excuse us shooting it. Maybe. Ah! Gay. But does that truly sound like the makings of a compelling story to you? Yes, get it treading. Maybe I gotta overcome something first. So my debauchery feels deserved? Or even earned? I think my debauchery is earned. You might just be onto something. Well, what's the alternative? Well, back on the villain train. It is a fact that almost every story has a grand antagonist of some kind. All action comedies have bad guys after all. That must be it then. After all, action comedy is the artsiest genre. Well said. I'm telling you, all great stories have antagonists. Right, most real-world love stories feature mothers-in-laws. Oh, why can't I speak today? Yeah, now you're getting it. What you need is a nemesis. Oh, I could find many of those. Who could that be? Well, wouldn't Theodore seem like an obvious candidate? Nah, I don't want him in my story at all. Fuck that guy. Mainly because he doesn't have an accent. Make the nemesis Jerry. Oh yeah, I'm coming for you, Jerry. Keep me out the fun fair, will you? I guess by Jerry keeping me out of the fun fair, I did get to meet Oliver, so that's kind of a good thing. I don't know, man. Ground yourself. Man. Think about how hammy that dude is. He is real hammy. He'd bring a lot of gnarly energy to the role. And give him the satisfaction. Hard pass. Well, alright. You pitch a villain then. Who do you see as a villain of your story? Take it, Jerry. Jerry. It's gonna be Jerry. Jerry? Seriously? Him? Yes. He always cockblocks me when I try to enter the fun fair. Getting custody visits to see my hatchlings is gonna be a nightmare. Yes. Oh, I didn't see what he said. Is Jerry really the de facto villain of your personal story? It's kinda just a poor dude who's trying to do the one task that helps him put bread on the table. He thwarts me, Oliver. He's a thwarter, damn it. Sure, he doesn't exactly relish in that, though. God, I really love thwarting Shiner. I don't know. In my head, he's pretty thwarty. Salutations. Might you need some assistance? Get you and your little music out of here. No. We've got it all under control, Theo. Hurl thyself from our proximity. Thanks. Righto, bully to that then. Give him the villain with a sad backstory. I say we just have you prance around in spandex and call it a day. Okay, that's a deal breaker. Why? What's wrong with spandex? You do not want to see how the first incarnation of this movie turned out. This is your second attempt at this? That sounds like something you should have mentioned sooner. I was hoping that if I pretended it never happened, eventually I'd just forget. I can still hear the stretching of spandex against my groin in my nightmares. Sorry to hear that. In mine it's just the familiar screams. Far less emotionally complicated. Ah hell, maybe this is pointless. I mean, can we really reduce the struggle depicted in a complex narrative down to a single antagonist? What if the true villain was society? We live in a society. I'm not sure that a film we're trying to market to the general public should be about how unpleasant the target audience is. No. Hear me out. Maybe it's people's perception of me. Don't you also play them, hear me? I can't see it because I am me, of course. Society moment. Truly a society moment. And you can't see it because it's a view you don't happen to share. You definitely do. You definitely do. I've seen it. Huh. Maybe you're right. You think we need some complicated exposition shots showing... Fuck it, I'll just start the movie with a paragraph of Comic Sans text on a solid colour background. Didn't I draw that one character that was from a dating sim a few ages ago? That was from a dating sim, right? I don't know. The point is, with the exposition out of the way, we can just focus on the actiony stuff. Let's see, there's the issue. Define action, because technically decomposing is an action. I'd quite like to decompose. Let's say general movement activity. Yeah, nah, not me. Oh, come on. Surely there's some way we can use those groovy... I didn't see that. Oh! What we need is the footage of your daring escape. It's the ideal action narrative point, the missing link. How's about we ask Theo for the CCTV footage? Firstly, let's never speak to him again. That's my suggestion. Right. And secondly, I might have coated the lens of the nearest camera to my enclosure with silly putty. What? Why did you... To cover my tracks, of course. Oh, right. Duh. Didn't Theo notice you were missing, though? Nah, I just left a burlap sack of potatoes in my bed. Wow, this place really is... Sneaky lemur or a particularly crafty dingo could get out of here no problem. What do you think I got the idea? Oh. I like this little sprite where he does that thing. It's cute. Okay, so, crazy suggestion here. What if you entered one of the nearby enclosures and I just filmed you climbing out all willy-nilly? We could totally just slap a camera overlay onto it, pass it off as your actual daring escape. Wouldn't that be... fake, though? You realize that almost every movie is just people lying on camera, right? No. Why would anyone lie on camera? Would audiences believe our forgery, though? Would audiences believe anything we filmed so far? Right, sold. Let's do this. I think the only things we've filmed so far are me giving birth and a sock. So... Right, excellent. So, to our left, the noble alpaca enclosure. Sound good to you? Are alpacas friendly? I don't know. Never been lost in the mountains of Peru and they don't tend to walk around the city much. You're ill-experienced when it comes to handling alpacas. Yeah, it's definitely a skill I tend to embellish on my resume. You could convince the audience that you're actually just a pile of worms in a trench coat. Don't expose my secrets, bro. Alright, so what's in front of us then? I suspect it might be emus. Judging from the cardboard cutout. Emu. Right, that's not ideal. Which answer? What were they answering? I've already forgotten. I've been closer to an emu than I have to an alpaca, admittedly. They're kind of like feathered dinos. Swans are also feathered dinos, in fairness. Swans are evil. The one I drew the little character from, I said. The one you got me to draw for you, with the blue hair. Regardless. Right. But imagine a man-sized swan. Also, this is not really a traditional dating sim, you know what I mean? With a gun for a head. What? Right, I've had enough. We were fools for thinking to weaponize them. If another emu war kicks off, we'll be annihilated. It's not? What is it then? If you say visual novel, it's the same thing as a dating sim. Ah, important choice. I'm gonna save. So, we have the choice of emus or alpacas. The emu war is very funny. Yeah, it's the same thing. Wow, it can't fly, but it kicks ass. Experience the emu. I kind of want to do the emus. But I also kind of want to do the alpacas. Why is this such an important choice? Should we do the emus? It's green. I'm gonna do the emus. Alright, it's time to take the plunge. I don't even know what it is, Yumi. That's just the impression I got. Door is now emu-proof as of that date. Never again. Alright, I've made contact with the soil. I seem to be in some uncharted land. A new frontier. You're in the emu enclosure. Yes. You getting this? Ah, there I am. Yeah, you look generally lost. Only enter if cool with emus. Outstanding, yes. What now? Well, this is your daring escape. I guess the next step for you is to, you know, escape? Right. Where are the emus? How do I do that? Well, oh, right. The ground dips, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it's deeper on the inside. I could climb up from the inside and the emu could jump it, no problem. This is certainly a mild predicament. I could always just open the zookeeper door and let you out. That wouldn't look very cinematic. I'm dying. Is any of this? Alright, point made. Now let me out. Oliver! It's a PNG of an emu with a gun. Oliver, are you getting this? If this is the emu that's now located right before you, then yes, I'm very much getting this. Oliver, am I in danger? Do you think it's aggressive? Gumbo. Gunbo. I think it's an emu. Oliver, this is no joke. Need to remind you of the Great Emu War. Emus have won 100% of all wars they've fought with mankind. One war, and they kicked our asses. This one has a GUN. Seems docile enough. War seldom changes, Fezman. War never changes. Alright. I'll get the gate open in a moment. Help. Oh god, it's just standing there, menacingly. I somehow doubt that emus are capable of malicious... Oliver, I think, is attempting to trap me here. You could step around it. Oliver, I think the emu is working with Theodore. Dude, just step around. Oliver, I must duel for my freedom. Hold on. Right, camera's in focus. Do what you have to do. Goats. Well, you punched an emu. I punched an emu. Achievement unlocked. Punch an emu. I didn't actually get an achievement. I just wanted to get one. And I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Go on! You said you love me. I mean... yeah, clearly, this is good stuff. Dude, this footage is top notch. This is totally the last piece of footage we needed. Ace in the hole. You really think so? Then don't watch. I'm reacting in a funny way because I'm funny. I mean, It might be kind of hard to portray the footage as heroic moment, since the raw footage is just heartbreaking footage of you assaulting a massive but docile cotton ball with legs. But I'm sure with a few jump cuts, some borrowed shots from Stanley Donaldson's Attack of the Emus, I can string something compelling together. So that's it. Yeah, I think we're done here. Thank you, Narrows. I respect you deeply. No, that's not funny. That wouldn't be a funny stream then. Also, I like the way I do things. To be frank, I'm a bit worried that Theodore Russellbelt might press charges against us, considering you just assaulted one of his specimens. You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. And what of it? This is a dating sim. He watched me give birth. Of course I do. Oh please, he loves punching animals. I'm sure he punches emus constantly. I can invite him to the premiere, he'd adore this trash. Right. Right. Okay. I guess that's one guaranteed patron for opening night. Man, am I pumped to get this movie finished. Abso-heckin-lutely stoked. I gotta get back to the cinema. Get to editing this for tomorrow night. I am not gonna be getting any sleep tonight. Bro, tell me about it. Editing, bro. But hey, I'm sure if I go long enough without sleep, I'll be too out of it to feel the impending sting of failure, right? Bruh, I understand you. Hey, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. Oh shoot. What's on the cards, my groovy dude? The cinema's like definitely haunted, right? Allegedly definitely haunted? Yeah. Why? Anyone ever, died in the building during its operation? Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, there might have been an incident or two. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. Wait, I didn't see that. Big Bertha might have flattened the lash protectionist who performed maintenance on her. Flattened? Oliver, deeply relatable. Oh. Rolled right over him, yeah. Turned him into a red pancake. That's... wait, did you say an incident or two? Like plural? Yeah, Big Bertha also kind of tore another maintenance guy's arm off. I flattened him when that didn't kill him. When in doubt, flatten the repair guy, as I say. Who says that? Who says that, Oliver? There's also the time Big Bertha rolled through the wall of the projection room and flattened some of the audience. Rolled right over him. Oliver, I am horrified. That doesn't sound right. Hey now, Big Bertha's our pride and joy. Mr. Dickens did right, splurging on a beautiful second-hand antique projector. Second-hand? Who sold him the machine? Friendly Witch Doctor was hosting a yard sale. Dude, the cinema's 100% haunted. In your opinion, it is definitely haunted. We all like Big Bertha. Let's just agree to disagree. No, let's not. Right, then I'll be off. Oh, parting is such sweet sorrow. But hey, I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. I'll see you then, Oliver. Right? Only if you'll be there. If I'm not present, I presumably died of a tragic but sudden caffeine overdose. If such an event occurs, please mail my ashes to Obama in accordance with my last will and testament. Why him? I don't want to lose a bet. Alright then, see you tomorrow, Ash boy. I like him. Boy, what a day. You punched a goddamn emu. I did it for Oliver, damn it. The cinema itself. I mean, did you though? Did you really? And what's that supposed to mean, bub? I mean, are you really certain that this movie's going to achieve anything other than being a resounding flop? Well, of course, after all, I'm in it. Right, but the same is also very much true about your own life. Wait, what do you mean by... Ah, shit. But he's not doing this for himself. He's doing this for Mr. Dickens. Do you think that Mr. Dickens really believes in Oliver? I'm sure he does. I mean, he's good with Oliver so much, right? Right, so it's completely in character for him to indulge Oliver and give him a last-ditch attempt to save the cinema, knowing he'll lose nothing if the movie flops. I'm sure Mr. Dickens just doesn't have the heart to tell Oliver that it's pointless. Alright, you disembodied destroyer of dreams. What's your point then, eh? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Maybe try to temper Oliver's expectations at the premiere tomorrow? You can let him down gently so he has time to come to terms with his inevitable failure. Is that the right thing to do? Part of loving someone is being honest, even when you know they won't want to hear it. You really should have a discussion with him about the finished movie. Remind him of his other prospects, that everything will be okay if the movie flops, on account of it being weird and low budget. What's the use? Go to sleep, you lummox. That's when you miss Narrows. You can think some more about this tomorrow. I agree with that sentiment fully, minus the thinking later bit. Good night, my ethereal maiden. Wait, I'm not a girl. Yes. Ah. People. Whoa. I'm honestly surprised. Seems the premiere is actually drawing attendees. Like, actual live people. Instead of what exactly? Homunculi? Emu? I meant instead of nobody turning up. I expected an honest to phone guard town-wide no-show. But alas, town-wide spectation. And a raccoon. I guess my advertising campaign worked wonders then. I doubt you writing "Come to Olive Man" premiere on condom wrappers and slipping them in random strangers' pockets got very many of these people to come here. Never know, could've. Yeah, but you're kind of really illiterate. Most of Dialtown probably can't read hieroglyphics. Those pyramid dudes can read them, I'm sure the modern man can. You should go inside, speak to Oliver. Yes. Go I shall. Yes. My boy. Hey Shriner. I'm super stoked that you actually came. Very groovy. I always do. Oh, was that? That was some kind of euphemism, right? It was, yes. You doing okay, man? You seem generally disheveled. Oh, look, you know, I'm running on roughly 0 hours of sleep. Mooby? Heck yeah, Mooby. Spent all night working on this baby. It can't be healthy. Well, you know what they say. No pain, no gain. Oops, I didn't read that. Are you really gonna take advice from jack dudes who guzzle raw eggs? Like me? By that token, would I take advice from a green dude who eats literal garbage? There. You know what? Touche. I go with the beefcakes in this one. This movie. It's my opus. Our opus. You see, at first I thought, hey, this looks kinda cute. Can make this PG-7. Add a few dancing CG raccoons. Ah, small dancing CG creatures. Objectively a fine choice. Go on. But then I thought, what I need is to think outside of the box. How would you make birth-giving PG-7? Anyway, send me thinketh. What about a story that starts off funny and silly and then becomes soul-crushingly tragic? But then I thought, what if the movie has no genre? Just a string of raw footage arranged out of order and with ill-fitting music placed over the whole thing. You fell asleep at and or on your keyboard, didn't you? That is an interesting theory. Oliver. It's cool though, just whatever you do, don't tell. Tally ho! Ollie, my boy. Tonight's your big night. Are you ready for the grand premiere, lad? I sure am, sir. Marvelous, simply wondrous. I'm right chuffed to see what you've made. Yeah, I'm sure people will find it just dandy, sir. How sexy do you find this phone? It's higher than I'd like to admit, but I have low standards, so... I'd say look past the phone, but I don't even need to look past the phone. Not to worry, lad. The movie need only make enough in sales to revitalize my failing enterprise. So, no pressure, lads. Right, yes, groovy. Anyway, I must go take my seat as I don't wish to miss the euphoric magic of the silver screen. Cheerio, lads. Nobody here is allowed to judge me. You're watching this too. Well, he seemed, chipper. Yeah, it's almost like he expects my film to save his failing business. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. You're not allowed to. Nobody's allowed to. Oh, hold on, there's a few people behind you in line. We can talk about whatever that is while I'm stuck in the reel, okay? I guess it can wait. Let me just step to one side. You hear me? Cap it wherever you like, but I'm not afraid to ban you. Narrows, don't say that. You shouldn't be here. Greetings, my respective fezzed and green friends. I'm here to attend your dazzling cinematic premiere as a guest of honor. Stellar, man. Glad to hear it. Well, I'm sure you most certainly are, having a guest as distinguished as the one and only Theodore Russelbelt. Can I murder this guest with my bare hands, son? No, not this one, Shriner. Alright, that'll be $6.99 for a ticket, sir. Nice. Egads, you truly expect me to pay for a ticket at my own red carpet event? But, Vera, you aren't actually in the movie. Correct, but a specimen from my vast array of emu most certainly is, yes? I'm here on his behalf while he recovers from his life-threatening injuries. That emu is fine and you know it. I know nothing of the sort, I'm afraid. Listen, Mr. Russelbelt, this isn't personal. Everyone's got to pay for a ticket. This very event is a fundraiser to raise money to keep the cinema open. Alright, I'll tell you what, my lad. As about in exchange for a free ticket into your screening, I'll give you free and unrestricted access to the zoo. But isn't entry to the zoo already free? Well, how about that? It looks as though I've already gone through with my end of the bargain. I suppose that means you have a legal and unwavering obligation to. Alright, you crusty fuck, just go on in. Bully to that then. See you in Hollywood, my boy. High society, here I come. Exactly, Narrows. Exactly. God, I despise that man. You know what? I should really listen to you more. Hell yeah. Yeah, you should. You think my takes on people are nifty. You should see my takes on jerkies and... Ah, little Billy. Stop, bozos. Billy's here now. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Scram! Get on out of here! Tonight's our big night, and I have enough to do without having to fixate my hawkish gaze on you all night. Yeah, plus this movie's rated 18s and up, dude. I do give birth in it. I shit my pants halfway through during filming and refused to put them back on. Oliver, you did remember to add a blur in post, right? Ah, shit. Guess the movie will just be that bit more memorable, huh? So yeah, no minors allowed. Scram. You hear that, chat? Get out of here. Hey, I'm no minor. Look, I've even got my ID on me. Little Billiam. Sex anytime with your mom. Age 18 plus. Job full-time mad bastard. Mayor Mingus approved. Don't check, lads, it's good. Yep, looks pretty right to me. You have very nice nails, little Billiam. I think this identification might be fake, but I can't pinpoint any obvious discrepancies. Look, you little brat. It's a no either way. Like I said, can't have you tarnishing my film's one opportunity to save this place with your loud shenanigans. Loud shenanigans. Hey, bozo. For your information, I'm actually planning to be on my best behavior tonight. You told me earlier that you're going to smuggle your megaphone into the theater. Yes, it is Narrows' idea. This is just Narrows. Phone Narrows. I'm no miner, I'm a crafter. I don't know what that was. To repeatedly bellow Krungus during the climax. You gangrenous snitch. You're like 9, what the actual fuck? Why are you learning words like Krungus and gangrenous? Hal, you think I didn't come up with Krungus myself? I got like 8 kids on the playground who could back me up. Scram. Go. Get out. Ah. Fine. Whatever, bozos. Your movie's gonna totally bomb anyways, bro. No assistance from me required. Ciao. God, I hate that little... Krungus, 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 Krungus. I'm dialing the cops right now. Is this how I come off to Jerry? I need to send him another fruit basket or something. Another? The first one didn't seem to sway him. Huh. Define fruit. Apple core? Banana peel? Used eggplant? What? Define a used eggplant! Hey, look, another customer! Oh. Who is this? Fuckface. Hey, it's me, I'm here now. Oh, hey, what's up, Randy? What brings you here? I've never seen this man. Oh, you know, I was just rummaging around in the dumpster out back where I overheard someone mentioning the premiere. Well, heck, it's groovy to have you here. Yeah, so, what's the movie about? That's a great question. Right, yes. I'm in it something. What was that? Yeah, what the? Wait, something about you feels familiar. Do you spend much time at the park, perhaps? Oh. So you're the naked green figure I keep seeing scurrying around in my peripheral vision. Yeah, that'll be me. That'll be me. My fears of losing my own mind have now been replaced by the tangible fear of encountering you. There's progress. Good job, man. Everyone should replace their fears like that. Yeah. Alright, so that'll be $6.99, Randy. Nice. You couldn't offer me a discount on account of me being vaguely familiar, could you? I suppose I could drop it to £5 since I... How about 25 cents? Randy, if you have no money to your name, then why did you even bother showing up? I just wanted to get in out the cold. Good call. This place is as warm and moist as can be. And sticky. Yeah, about that. Why is it so humid in here? I'm sure it's just from the mold on the walls breathing. Huh. Well, it is warm. Look. You're the last in line, Randy. Just go sit in the back and don't make any noise, alright? Hot dog, Oliver. You're the best. Can you be my father? Randy! I'm going. Who's Randy? I've never encountered him before. So much to learn. Oh. Give in to ask him about the bandage on his head. Heard from little Billy, plague be upon him, that he hit his head on a rock, but I'm sure there's gonna be more to the story than that, right? If it's anything like him, I don't want to hear it. Oh, come on. Randy's lovely once you get to know him. I'm sure he'd make someone very happy. Yeah, an organ snatcher, maybe. Or a mean-spirited coroner looking to take his frustration out on a body. Randy dead in this scenario? Inconsequential. Perhaps, yeah. Randy, Tammal, and bodies aside, we've got a screening to initiate. Initiate isn't a very call to action verb, is it? Like start, do, make, squirt, those have punch. Initiating is like pressing the on button on an ointment making machine. Let's just do the screening. Yes, let's. Alright, let's get Olive Man. What is this place? No caressing Bertha. What if I want to caress Bertha? Oh. What is the piss jars at the back? This is my vile sanctum. Milea. Specifically? Oh, projector room 1. Is that It sure as heck is. Bertha. Say hello to Big Bertha, our pride and joy. Hi, Bertha. Oliver, she just moved. Yeah, she probably just had some air stuck in her. Oliver, she moved again. Yeah, ditto. Oliver, I think your movie projector is sentient. And angry. She's wearing a nice hat though. Oh, don't be ridiculous. She's got a lot of soul. I'm pretty sure she devours souls. Well, she's eating souls, then how is said souls haunting the place then, huh? Ha, checkmate. What is I don't know what money that is, so in which case you will be receiving breadcrumbs. Congratulations, you will receive 0.25 of a breadcrumb every hour. Not from me, but it will come. Don't forget to empty the piss jars, my boy. Dickens. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe we're slightly fucking haunted. Laugh it up. Oliver, she shouldn't be in here. She's a wild animal, man. You're not insisting I turn her over to the zoo, are you? No. Let her roam free. You need to let her roll around the open plains, where she can feel the open air in her pipes and bolts. Roll over as many small critters as she wants. It's not right having her all cooped up in here. But she's our only movie projector. Dude, you can buy a used projector at a garage sale for like $15. Narnia currency. Could be breadcrumbs. Could be breadcrumbs. Don't you want it to be happy? You're right, you're right. I'll bring this up to Dickens after the premiere. We have time to talk about anything other than our movie's vast success and the sudden salvation of our cinema itself. Yeah, right. Fine. Can I ask you a hard question? One that I'd like you to answer completely honestly? Like I've been doing this whole time, yes? This movie, the one we should have loaded into Bertha minutes ago? Yeah, right, that one. You think... Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think it'll turn things around for me? For us? Aha, see? I knew this would come up. I'm right as always. Shut. I have a question to answer. You just tell me to shut up after I finish speaking just so you can answer my question, which I'd already finished asking? Not gonna lie, I was talking to the narrator. You realize the movie's done, don't you? Pal, I'm not recording you right now. The movie's ready to air. Like, right now. Speaking of, I gotta ask. Do you think the movie will turn things around? Look, man, I haven't even seen the movie. All I know is I got at least one sock, and at least one time of me giving birth in it. For all I know, it's just 90 minutes of me gargling paint thinner. Did we even record that? Maybe we did. Okay. Not all 90 minutes are comprised solely of... Yeah, shit. That's already a sign of turbulent development process. There should realistically be little to no paint thinner gargling to fill extra time up. You know, I think you expected too much from yourself. Okay, fine. I rushed everything. I get it. No. I mean all of this. You're in your 20s, man. It's pretty young in human years. Isn't it? So, what, you think developing a film was too much? I don't get how you expected to repair Mr. Dickens' dying business on your own. On your first try, at the last moment possible. Hey now, for all we know, the public could love this movie. And they could despise it. Correct. Isn't it crazy that you're relying on this one shot to define your future? Oh god, you're right. Whoa. I've set myself, both of us up for failure. Hey now, I don't give a flying fuck if this flops. I didn't mean you and me. I meant me and Mr. Dickens. Oh, right. But look, you and Mr. Dickens will live. It is young, King. We're still young. We're still young. I've always got a room at my tent if you need somewhere to crash. It's real sticky, but that's sweet, real sweet, but it's all gonna happen anyway, man. I just want you to be okay-ish if/when it does. Okay. We have done our best. We've done something. Time to load Bertha up and get to it then. Speaking of, again, you've got to release her into the world soon. Screw you, young people. 24 is not that old. Look at this baby face. You think this is old? No. Like, tomorrow soon. I know. Take a breath, man. Relax. People could really love this. Yeah, I suppose they could. Alright, well, it's been real, but here goes nothing. And your fetus-like, huh? How's that? Hello, Dialtown. Rachel from the Dialtown News Network here. This just in. Last night's premiere of The Passion of the Frog Thing has been reported as a resounding failure. Hug. Despite curious advertising efforts, in the end, the event only had a modest turnout of 24 unsatisfied patrons. Of the 4 reviewers who happened to attend the showing, 3 are now comatose. The remaining viewer, who's still conscious, doesn't really want to talk about what he saw. Poor guy. We interviewed a few citizens who attended the premiere, and they had this to say. Honestly, I just wanted to get out in the cold, but I think hypothermia would have been more palatable in all honesty. The lack of footage of myself was criminal. Criminal, I say. Say, is this live? Come on down to the Dialtown City Zoo. Friends, we have tapirs. Tapirs, bully. Okay, enough of him. Honestly, that movie converted me from an unsure agnostic to a firm atheist. No merciful God will let that scene where the green one gargled paint thinner exist, no matter how disinterested he is in our plight. Well, there you have it. I know they say that all publicity is good publicity. But to those people, we at the Dialtown News Network would like to recommend giving The Passion of the Frog Thing a watch, and seeing how you feel then. Sounds about right, to be honest. Good morning, Shriner. I hope you... What in the phone god's name are you staring at? Pot. What? Oh. Tape frog. Put a frog in a pot. Watching him trying to climb out. Just a pro tip here. The last 17 times you tried this, the frog died. Yeah, but this time there's no lid, nor a lit fire into the pot. Maybe I do. What of it? What of it? The odds are fairer, methinks. Right. What's your endgame here, anyhow? Whoops, I didn't see that. Yes, that's... Say, I wonder how Oliver's premiere went. Could I press this? I did. I guess I remembered which button it was. I want to see the definitive threshold of frog slaughter, is what I said. I wonder how Oliver's premiere went. Isn't that a much more engaging topic to think about? Nah, Little Billy... Ugh, oh my god, I'm running out of steam. Little Billy told me a few days ago that it apparently bombed. Fairness, is Little Billy really a reliable source of information? Not the internet. Whatever will I do? Yeah, he was the one who informed me of what 9/11 was. And he said it was an inside job, conducted by clowns. In fairness, he did show me a newspaper that reported the clown thing. Yeah, but in fairness, you're illiterate. Bet you any money that the article wasn't about what he said it was. What makes you say that? Why would the article's picture have been of a tractor flattening a beach seal? Oh, sentences are so hard to get through. Well, why was there a tractor even on that beach in the first place? Maybe if you knew how to read, you could have found out. Fine, I'll go visit Oliver and ask him about his lousy premiere. Good boy, son. Good boy. Dad? Oh. Hello? Oliver, did you die? This is so scary. Where is he? Where is the boy? Well, I don't know. You sure you walked into the right place? This ain't the cinema. Mark my words, the cinema was right here. That must mean. Yikes, I guess it's already gone. Ah, drat. Alas, I was too late. Still might be able to get Oliver's mailing address to send your condolences via mailman, mailwoman, or perhaps a carrier pigeon. Ah yes, the 3 genders. Tag yourself. Ah, my boy! My beloved boy! Hey, a friend now? I was wondering when you dropped by. What's the haps? Olive man! You're here! Have you returned here once more to burn the place down in a scornful rage? Gasp! Did you do all this? I lugged the remaining furniture out of here and took an axe to the light fixtures if that's what we were talking about. Well, the light fixtures, they had creatures in them. But fortunately, I'm neither a vandal, salvager, nor a copper wire thief. Then why'd you wreck the place? Seems rather rude to me. Hey, I'm just following Mr. Dickens' orders. Oliver, my boy, if you're not stripping copper wire from the walls, then why would Mr. Dickens order such mayhem, such needless destruction? Such abundant and ceaseless malarkey? Well, okay, I might have misspoken. I guess I am salvaging somewhat, since it's my job to salvage what's left over from our failed cinema business. I don't understand. What else of value could possibly be left here? Aside from me. I heard from little Billy that the premiere bombed. Of course he'd tell you that. He showed me an article from the Happenings paper. Oh, he showed you the newspaper review. Yeah, he said they'd tore you to shreds. Every single critic who attended the premiere. And isn't comatose. In fairness, that's only one critic. But, I mean, yeah, the film didn't exactly get glowing reviews, you know, on account of it being so groundbreaking. True art is never appreciated in its own time. I don't know, man, let me quote the review. If I could douse a film in gasoline and light it up, I'd watch the film burn with glee. And this time I'd actually enjoy watching it. Hey, that reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn this place down while the film was playing. He was totally bluffing. Oliver Swift's new... I see what you did there, game. Oliver Swift's newest and only movie is an abortion of cinema itself. That makes me wish I was likewise aborted. See, that's still a strong statement. In the same way assassinating Bigfoot over a parking ticket would be. Bigfoot totally can't drive. Bigfoot fucks, I'm sure he can drive. Look, I can't refute that Bigfoot fucks, but you also can't refute that negative publicity is still publicity. For your information, almost 5,000 people ended up showing up to the screening after that review. They all wanted to gawk at our marvelous train wreck. Wait, you made bank? Yeah, people turned up and drove to see our depraved horror flick. Wait, the movie we filmed was a horror flick? Well, I initially imagined it as more of a transcendent piece of media that encapsulated both the sincere beauty and the raw anger of all that falls upon under the huge thumb of Phone God. And our movie wasn't that? People didn't really notice the beauty under the divine thumb. But plenty saw the untapped blistering rage, and shot themselves. You heard him. Bigfoot fucks. Endorsed by Shrinebird. Bigfoot fucks. So people turned up expecting a cutting-edge horror flick. Yeah, and we delivered. Okay, that makes sense. The premiere was a success then. So wait, why on Phone God's green earth are you tearing the cinema apart? Well, see, Mr. Dickens and I had a conversation about expectations. Don't get me wrong, he was immensely thankful that I'd stay at the cinema, but it turns out he really didn't think that I'd actually pull this off at all. Just wanted to see what I'd come up with. Huh? Why? Well, Mr. Dickens informed me of something pretty surprising, actually. Turns out, operating a cinema wasn't actually his ultimate dream at all. It was for him to go into directing movies of his own. Huh? You know what they say, Bigfoot bugs. You know how it is. Mr. Dickens grew up in a different era. Started a family once he came of age, which he obviously had to provide for. He didn't have the opportunity to just up and leave for Hollywood. The stakes for failure were too high. He had people depending on him, you know? It just wasn't an option. Yeah, but I don't see what this has to do with our movie. Well, for a while I wondered what Mr. Dickens was so encouraging when I pitched the old save this here cinema with an indie movie idea. I suppose I just figured that he thought my idea was just dandy and that it'd be a surefire success. But now I get it. He had no faith in the movie at all and was certain that the cinema would have to shut down, no matter what. Why was he so sure you'd fail? Aside from the fact that the entire business itself was collapsing in on itself? Yeah, aside from that, I guess. You see, when I pitched the idea, Mr. Dickens said he saw his younger self in me. The idealistic younger version of himself who would have given anything to drop everything and become a movie director. Mr. Dickens wanted more than anything for me to take the risk that he never could. He, and only he, would shoulder the burden of my failure, allowing me to try again and maybe succeed. Mr. Dickens said he was so proud of me for doing what he never could. And that's precisely why he couldn't allow this place to remain open if it meant that I'd stay in the complete extent of my potential. It'd stay the complete extent of my potential. So that was it then, the end of his dream. Or so I thought. But one of the bad reviews really tore the cinema itself apart as a venue, so that it suited the horrifying train wreck of a film being shown here. And that's when it occurred to me that just maybe I was actually fighting something that we could use. People are so sure that this place is supposedly haunted. All of it, this place is so haunted. Okay, fine. The place is absolutely riddled with specters, spirits, and other assorted ghouls. Happy now? Immensely? Go on. So, I realized if Mr. Dickens didn't even really want to own a cinema, and he wants to see me spread my own wings and make my own creations, and this venue alone is considered pretty horrific, with terror apparently being my unknowing signature, the solution's obvious. It is. Dialtown's first horror attraction. Wait, that's like a scare house? Right. You know, I realized maybe I was making a mistake trying to go against the grain, convince people that they wanted something that they clearly didn't want. Honestly, this seems to be the best way forward. So that's why you're hacking the place apart? Make the place even more unsightly, yes. Best of all, Mr. Dickens gets to assist me in creating exhibits and stuff. So he gets a second chance at his dream too. What do you think of this poster? Aww. Dickens and Sons Scare Shack. Look at them. Look at them. That's sweet. Wait, I'm tired of the poster. If I do this, I have to make barking noises, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going with this one. What did it say? It's cute. Hell, it'd be cute even if it was just you. Ah, shucks. I do owe you something though, you know. And what's that? Well, here it is. Thank you. Sincerely. I could have attempted this on my own, granted. But I don't think I could have ended up here on my own. Hey, there ain't many of me around, but you believed in me when no one else did, and stood by my side through thick and thin. You even let me document you, so I could take a financial risk for a dying cinema. Now this whole town has seen my everything. All for the dream of a man you hadn't even met. There's something gnarlier than that, bro. Ah, I'd go to hell and back for you, man. You know that. You know how much I appreciate that. Man, you know what the best part is? We're the only horror attraction on Earth with real ghosts. I hope. Oh god, we don't even have to pay them, since they're dead. Though, I think one of the ghosts might be a dead union leader, so we'll see how that goes. So I guess it's all worked out neatly. I guess so. What a big Bertha. Oh, I did what you suggested. I'll let it go. She's free. She's free now, to roam Phone God's green earth as she pleases. Uh-huh. Good. Now she's the great outdoors problem. Actually, nah, I misspoke earlier, come to think of it. The best part is that Hey, bozos. How's it hanging? I heard your movie totally fucking bombed. And the best part is that I get to do this. Yes! Out you go, you little scroat! This attraction is 18s only! Yes! Ouch! My youth glands! Rad. He's maimed now. This truly is the best possible ending. He's maimed now. Oh, look at that. The ending where everything works out just fine for Oliver Swift, the gnarliest man in Dialtown. Yay! We did it! We win! There's an achievement pop up, but it's not working. It's stuck down there. Oh, did we finish? That was the end? Oh. That was great. Wait, let me come to full screen. Hello. Welcome to full screen. Well, that was nice. That was actually really cute at the end. Despite the whole phone situation. Despite just the whole situation, really. Hang on, let me close this. Is it gnarly a mean one? I think it's a good thing. Gnarly means like cool, sick, dope. I guess it can also mean gross. But I think in this case it means... It's one of those words that mean both things depending on the context. But I think in this case it means good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right on the money. Anyway. That was actually really nice. That game was extremely funny. It's exactly my sense of humor. A little bit too raunchy in some places for Twitch, but we got through it. Twitch, please. It was... Nothing actually happened, so it's fine. I don't care. I liked it. And I'm gonna play it again at some point. Not right now. That was way too long. But it was a neat 3.5 hours. So that's a pretty good, like... I don't know how many routes there are, but... I don't know. We'll definitely play another one at some point. I don't even know who the other romanceable characters are. I saw this one guy who just went straight through, so... I liked it. It was nice. It was fun. It was very funny, but also kind of like nice at the end. It was kind of a little bit heartwarming. And I got to be a creature. I love being a creature. Can't wait to maim Narrows. In what context is that? Why are you going to maim Narrows? Don't do that. Don't do that. Why? Why would you do this? Yeah. Have a funky day? You too, King. You enjoy the rest of your funky day. Neuros, please don't get maimed. Okay, have fun with that, hear me. Okay. Right, let's go find someone to raid. The attraction. Okay, guess I understand. This attraction is plus 18, this whole stream. So, you know. Get out. Get out of here. Listen, I'll warn you if I play this again. I don't know how many other routes there are. I'll have to look it up and see. But this was very fun. I'll definitely play it again. So let's see if anyone else is playing it so I can send you over there. I have that ability. Alright. Go say hi to Abysary. Have a good evening. Have a great evening. Have a fantastic evening. Have a gnarly evening. We'll play this again sometime. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you all... When will I see you? Thursday. I don't know what we're doing on Thursday. We'll find out, I guess. Maybe more Papers, Please. Maybe more of this. Maybe something else entirely. You never know on the Shrinebird channel. I will see you then. Redirection. Counterspell. Alright. I'm gonna die now. Good night. Good night. Bye. Bye.